Billy, that's you? Billy, that's you?
First, I do care about the turtles, and I do not like straws because of that, sure.
I love a straw. I love a good straw. I love sucking on shit. Not dicks or anything. Nothing
115 10.
Nothing homosexual.
1 3
That
2019.
makes sense.
Okay. That's
right.
gonna be in the opening video. Oh. Oh my god, bro. There is no one like you. You are.
But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. One day the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick a ride. Out here switching sides. Costing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they sold that, show it. I swear my flow, how I'm potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your 7 victim hoes free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses, the shit, and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bras, the enemy, she won't call her. You get it, see it coming. People are screaming, running, baby, like babies. Why they ain't needing nothing drive. Horsepower, speed, punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these is stunning, ain't me like Jesus functions. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan water, B, I eat a peanut buzzing. Twitter family, they ugly. You can keep your since she seen a sucker, she bring me so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Bum, bum.
Hello, Crate.
Hello, Charlie.
How are you doing on this fine Wednesday night that is technically
Wednesday morning.
Thursday
Or
morning?
Thursday morning, yeah. Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. I'm doing well, Charlie. Doing super well. You know, I got things going for me, you know.
What are your things going for you?
Had a pretty good chill day at work. It wasn't like fucking insane. And
the corona, like the
Corona crowd.
what's the word? The like state mandate of no groups of 3 or more is really starting to show its effect.
I don't think it's that. I just think it's more like we don't have shit that people want.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're like, well, damn, like, if we can't get our groceries, I guess we'll just, you know, fucking go somewhere else, which is good. I mean, it's good. It's good, because I don't have to do shit, so. And
Well,
that's
this
really
thing
the
is
main
really
thing.
starting to make headway in my life because now the poker games are canceled.
What?
Because like it's like a legit mandate now. You can't be in groups of 3 or more.
I told you it was a mandate. We were talking about this last time.
I never thought it wasn't. I just didn't know for sure because I'd heard a lot of other places saying similar things where it wasn't true. And like
Well,
around
how
here
would-
especially, that's crazy to me just because it's 3 people
Well,
and
how would
we're
they
in a
police
pretty...
that for y'all?
Huh?
How would they police that for you?
What do you... They would just not let us have a game.
Oh, damn.
But hello, Bo. Hello, Sneaky.
Well,
Kay.
I
Hey,
guess
Bo.
what I'm trying to say is, like, how would they find out, like, that you guys are gathering still?
They know we're gathering.
Oh, they know?
Yeah.
Oh, they were
Everybody knows.
check anyway.
Yeah, they don't care. It's
Oh.
poker.
Okay.
No one, look, poker's... People think that poker's this, like, super shady underworld thing. No one gives a shit that we're playing poker. Well,
I mean, I never thought that about, especially after, like, me and you talk.
mhm.
But, like, I just was wondering, like, if they would come and check. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, they would definitely. Because we
You
have,
think
like, 10 or 15 people there.
Oh, okay.
Like, they're not going to let that fly.
Yeah.
Y'all play poker? That's gambling! And gambling is a sin! Also, hello. Hello, Matt.
Hello,
How
man.
are you?
But anyways,
Anyways, what, dude?
we're getting, I don't know if I talked about this last podcast, but we're getting, like, plexiglass plates on all the registers.
Oh, because of, like, they don't want people breathing on you?
Yes, and we're also, it's not mandatory as of right now, but, like, we're getting those riot mask things that, like face plates.
Apparently, you and me both just drank from a water bottle in unison and then put them down at the same time.
Really?
What a unison bottle drinking put down, says Bo.
I love
mean-
to put down some bottles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know.
And Charlie loves, like, to open and stir up and swallow.
Anyway, this
That
was
was
a
reaching.
fun podcast. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
That one was reaching.
And,
I'm sorry.
you know.
So wait, is that going to do anything
Catch you
to
later.
affect the podcast schedule, like you being off, or no?
Bro, just do more of them, I guess.
Well, I got plans Friday, because I thought
Yeah.
you'd be at work.
Well, no, I'm not saying let's do one every day. I'm just saying that until further notice, yeah, man, I'm down.
So we could just do one every day.
if we wanted to.
Yeah, what's up, fuckers?
Sup, fuckers? Why is
Oh.
paper clips the newest thing in your notes?
Okay. Wait, damn it, I don't have a paperclip with me. We'll save that next time for next time.
You need, it's a
Yes.
demonstration.
It's a demonstration.
Gray Skyline, y'all did, it was weird. Hello, Adrian.
Hello, Adrian. Do you have a paperclip? If you have a paperclip, I can do it right now.
I don't have a paper
Oh,
clip.
well.
What is it? Just explain it.
No, I'm gonna show it. So fuck off. Onward to the next thing.
You act like it's like
To the
gonna
next
be in
thing,
super high
Charlie,
definition
to the
if you can
next
show it. You
thing.
can't even show it on the podcast.
To the next thing.
Anyway, face shields of Food Lion. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
we
I
already
talked
talked
about that. Yeah, there we go.
We really need to research like what restrictions we have right now in our country.
Yes, I feel like
Oh,
we.
well,
Well,
there you
you've done that briefly, kind of, but I thought it would be interesting to kind of compare and contrast with people because we got friends in North Carolina, and like they've locked down all of Mecklenburg County right now.
Yeah,
which
I did hear
is,
that.
Insane to me, except for like the essentials like grocery stores and drive-throughs. But
Yeah.
I was like, what's the difference between that and like what we have now, basically here? You know what I mean? Because apparently they're writing tickets now for people that like don't have passes to drive. Like you have to have a written authorization from your work to drive up there.
What if you're just going to the store?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how does that work? You know what I mean? Like, or how does that like factor in? Or what if you're like passing through to drive somewhere else? You know what I mean? It's a lot of questions I have. These are the things that plague me, Charlie, and I want to know, like.
Well, they wouldn't even
Where's
leave.
Travis at to tell us?
They wouldn't even leave like Walmart's open if we couldn't go,
That's true.
because then they're just paying employees to do nothing.
I mean, it's slowed down for us a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about last week, we probably did, like, a couple, like, $100,000, which we normally do. But, I mean, like, almost, I want to say almost $1 million in profit from last week. And this week, I mean, pretty much since Monday, it's been, like, pretty much slowed down, like, tempered off. Adrian can probably tell you, too, from where she's been there.
Mm.
But, I mean, like, it's weird. It's like everybody's kind of like just kind of trying to get through this right now. Like just trying to like spend as much time at home and like kind of like wear this thing down.
Yeah.
And then
It's what we're supposed
I know
to
we're
do.
supposed to be doing it, but it's like everybody wasn't really taking it seriously last week, and people were just out hanging out, you know. And now I'm seeing that starting to like die off in our community.
Yeah,
I think that's a good thing.
communities like ours are definitely the last ones, and there's still communities in certain places that are like trying not to like stay in and do it. But it is it does seem that every day it's like that much heavier on the mind of like, wow, everyone's doing this.
Yeah.
And now for me, it's like officially quarantine time. Like
Yeah.
I don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
Like,
you
I
can
don't-
come work with me at Food Line.
No.
We got
Fuck.
face masks for you. Wait, what are you gonna do like money wise?
I have money. I mean, I'm not gonna.
I know that, but I mean like do you need money? Like are you
Oh, man, I pay my phone bill in a couple weeks. Other than that, I'm good right now, man. I've got stuff paid for a little while, and
Yeah.
this will blow over in time. For, like I won't run out of money.
Okay.
And the stimulus package got approved or is getting approved right now, and I feel like that's definitely gonna get approved.
I wanted to talk about that because you and I had some.
Monday was super slow, and usually it's really busy.
Yeah, that's what exactly. Me and you had some controversial, not controversial, more like different viewpoints on the whole.
On the stimulus
Yeah,
package.
on the stimulus package.
I don't know enough information to talk about it and feel like I am giving information that I would.
Well, just based
Trust.
off like what you know and the fact that it's
Again,
probably going to pass.
But based on what I know, I still don't know enough. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like just from the conflicted people that I have heard from, I just don't know whether to feel like if we get money, cool. Like I'm not gonna not take the money, but at the same time, like part of me is like worried about what that's gonna mean in the long run.
like in the wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I get that, but at the same time, like I feel like it might be something that, like, not necessarily me and you need, but like people that aren't working right now,
Oh, yeah.
or like the mom and pop diners, you know, or
Yeah.
like definitely,
Make sure to check the clip I tagged on Discord.
definitely local businesses. Like I feel like might need this kind of thing right now, and maybe that's what's that?
It's us. You can't see it.
Oh, is that the water thing?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's funny. that really did. I'm glad I have that. Thank you, Bo. Thank you.
Thank you, Bo.
Thank you. That's
But anyways,
sorry.
the local businesses and stuff, I think definitely need it, and
Yeah.
maybe that's where we should draw the line at. Maybe like these local businesses. And stuff. Look, maybe
No,
don't look-
no, I'm not saying this. I'm saying that's just not what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, I'm just saying like I don't know enough about the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But either way, I'm glad I'm getting $1,000 in the mail. You know,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I could do with or without.
I'm just
money.
wondering how it's gonna get to everybody. Like I'm wondering if it's just gonna be mail or how it's gonna
Probably
work for
mail.
everybody. I would assume mail, but like that apparently that was part of not definitely not the only thing, but that was one part of how it was being like why it took so long to get out was that they were like, how the fuck are we gonna get this to every person that needs it?
Yeah.
Like, cause like some people sure they have like me like I'm gonna have to like go and make sure I do things to get it because like I don't have a mailing address from from the government right now. Like
Oh,
technically,
really?
like I've redirected it from like all my like whenever I order things on Amazon, but in terms of like if I had a
Where they think that you
or
live. and
that
stuff?
yeah, because that house is gone now.
Yeah.
So like I don't know how it's gonna work. I feel like it'd just be something similar to taxes. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, that's what. Well, how did you do your taxes? Or you didn't do taxes?
Well, I haven't done them yet. I'm still doing. I'm still
okay.
getting the stuff to do them. I just have to wait on them to get here.
Hmm.
But you know, when I do that, maybe it'll come that way, or maybe they do know my address. Maybe they're just listening.
Yeah, they
I
are
don't
the
know.
government. I don't know. When it comes to like, it's different when they want money from you and when you're getting money from them.
Yeah,
So like, you know.
and I'm sure that I will not be the only person that has issues with that. So like, there'll be like once it is said and done with and like it's happening, there'll be like a hey, if you're having trouble getting your check, just contact us through here.
I'm just glad it's like $1,000 because I know for sure we can't cash that at Food Lion, so we won't have to deal with that.
Yeah, you'll just have a whole bunch of people going to the bank.
Yeah, that's just gonna be lit. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to just put it away.
Damn, it look grainy as fuck on here.
Huh? Oh, on your laptop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
might
think
just
it's your
be-
laptop and not everywhere else.
I don't know.
I think it's 1,200 also as well, Craig. Yeah,
Oh,
it's either 1,000 or
1,200?
I think it was supposed to be 12, and then they cut it down to 1,000, and they're giving 500 to families with like for each kid. So like if you have like 4 kids, you get and 2 parents, you're getting like $4,000.
Matt said, I hope they send it out.
I hope they send it out. Yeah. Yeah, I heard it's 12. Yeah, I heard both. I heard it's 1,200, and then I heard it was 1,000. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Either way.
Either way, I mean-
1,000's like the low end of that spectrum. So,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So that's dope. I'm just gonna throw it into the stock market myself. But
Oh, me
like
too.
some people
Me too.
really need it to just live. Yeah, it's 1,200 now and a 4-month package. So every month you get it. Oh shit.
Oh, wait, so it's
1,200 a month. For
Is it
4
1,200
for
a
4
month?
months?
Jesus.
Apparently, is what Bo's saying. And I trust Bo because he is in the military. That's the only reason that I have for trusting him.
Really?
I don't know if he's right. That'd be cool if he's right.
That'd be cool.
It'd be scary. That'd be
That's
cool.
a lot of money, though.
That is
Over
a lot of
like
money.
4 months. Let's see. 1,200 a month, 4 months. That's $4,800.
There you go.
Jesus, $4,800? Golly.
$12,000 a year? Wait.
I better use that as
No,
a tax
100
write-off
and-
for next year.
Oh, what am I saying? 12. Am I stupid? 48, 60, then 12. It's 14,400 a year. If it was to continue forever. Damn, is there an article I can read about that? No biggie if not. Yeah, I saw an article, I gotta find it. Okay, well, no, they're just talking to each other. Anyway.
That's like the most like political like tax stuff we've ever talked about on here.
Probably.
That's like the
Well, I
most...
mean, like, dude, my conspiracy theory brain goes off so much on this Corona shit because now that like they're doing that and we're about to have like 4 months of it, like all I see in my
Yes.
head is Andrew Yang's gonna make a comeback, and be like, "See, universal basic income, see," and like he'll like start explaining how it could work in the system, and like
I
with
hope
a
he comes
4 month.
back. I liked him.
I like him too, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be the thing that saves us. You know
I
what
thought
I mean?
he was gay until he started talking about his family, and then I was like, "Oh wait
Pete
a minute."
Buttigieg is the one who's gay.
Okay, yeah, I knew one of them was gay, and I was like, he was on the
Kieran, hello Kieran.
When he
Sorry.
was in the race, like he was on The View. Like one morning when I woke up, because my girl watches that, and I sleep in the room, and I woke up to him talking about like something, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's the gay one." And then I rolled over. He's like, "This is my family and my loving wife," and I turned around and looked, and he's got like his children and his wife all there together. It kind of looked like, and I was like, "Wait a minute." Oh yeah, he's not gay. Okay.
Is that what you came to the conclusion?
Yes.
of?
It kind of reminded me of when Dwight, the fake Jim thing from The Office.
Oh my god, bro, that sounds amazing. He
'Cause,
lives like
it blew my whole
He does
yeah,
the
it blew
password?
my
Oh.
whole like mind that like that guy wasn't gay because like I thought that he was gay for a long time. That would be like awesome though, like our first like Asian.
in this
gay
installment of
president.
things that plagued Creighton's mind. Alligator Man on Netflix.
Oh yeah, so like there's this thing on Netflix, or no, not Alligator, it's the Cheetah King or something
No,
like
the
that.
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
I was wondering who Alligator Man
Why
is.
did I
I've seen
type
the
in
Tiger King.
Alligator Man? I guess he reminded me of alligators, so it's tight. But like, what is that? Have you seen that yet?
Savannah's here. She loves
Oh, hey,
that scene
Savannah.
from The Office. What'd you say?
Have you seen that yet?
No, I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Me neither.
It
Like
looks
it just
really-
kind of looks
it
like
looks
one of those
really, like-
AM. It looks like one of them A&E
Or like TLC.
Yeah, like live or reality TV shows where a guy just has a bunch of like lines and stuff. Or tigers, road, fuck.
Bears. Oh my.
I don't know.
I watched The Emperor's New Groove today for the first time in many years, like all the way through.
Really?
And first off, holy shit, is that movie hilarious?
Yes.
And two, he's like, lions, tigers, bears, and then Eastman goes, oh my. And I was like, oh, I never heard that. Like, I never remembered hearing that part of the, like, after all these years, like, and I've quoted that movie with the jokes so many times, where he, like, drinks the potion in the water, he's like, yeah, I'm a llama again. wait. Like that one, and like he's like, how did you get here? Yes, no, seriously, how did you get here? Like I don't understand. She's like, how did we get here, Krang? And he's like, it doesn't really make any sense by all the charts.
Good night, Adrian.
Good night, Adrian. Good to see you.
Love you. Hope you feel
Good night,
better.
good luck. Good luck. Can I post the link without getting timed out in the article?
That's a question for night.
Oh, there you go. Sneaky permitted you. I was about to do it. There's the article.
Nice.
Keep talking about the Tiger King while I read this.
So anyways, like, I saw a trailer. You know how Netflix does, like, trailers for shit whenever you first open it?
Yeah.
And I was like, what is
It's like
this?
the number one advertised thing on there right now.
Well, it's top. You know how they do their top 10 thing now, and it's not like just advertised. It's what people are watching. Apparently, a fuck ton of people are watching this show. I'm like, why? It doesn't make any like. I mean, I haven't seen it myself, and I'm probably never gonna watch it. But like, is it actually that good? Like, I
So,
don't remember reality TV. Being
I'm going to tell you a thing, and I have no basis for this by studying. I have no basis on like an article or anything that I've read. I bet you it's all because of Joe Rogan.
Wait, he talks about that guy?
He talks about people like him and about how there are more tigers in Texas in captivity than there are in the rest of the world in the wild. Just in Texas. And he has talked about it dozens of times on his podcast in depth. And he gets ridiculous views. He gets like 200 million viewers a month
So
throughout his platforms.
everybody was
Like video, like podcast.
Joe
ones.
Rogan talked about tigers, so let's put a guy from Texas with tigers on Netflix. That I don't know.
It's a genius strategy. I mean, people are understanding that like he's insanely influential,
Yeah.
which is scary, but also, I mean, kind of funny to me because I like him. But you know, it could still be scary if you don't like him or don't agree with his views, just based on the fact that he has so much. Because there's not really a lot of people like him in terms of the their opinions meaning much. Because like as much as you love Dwayne Johnson or
The Rock.
Yeah.
Call him The Rock.
No.
Yes.
As much as you love Dwayne Johnson or Lady Gaga or Justin Bieber or Ariana Grande.
Justice Bieber.
Can you shut the fuck
Yeah.
up and let me make my point? As much as you love all those people and you know their giant platforms with their millions of followers and viewers, their views aren't going to be as gripping because you don't have hours and 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 hours of them explaining themselves. Whereas Joe Rogan, he's 1,500 podcasts deep on like of his show. And, I mean, yeah, he's been doing it for 10 years. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of him talking, where you can just go on there and listen. You can literally just Google like Joe Rogan / topic you want to hear about, and he's probably talked about it to some degree. Maybe not for every single topic, but
for a lot of
but
them.
for a lot of them, especially you know when it comes to entertainment or fighting or political conversations. He's had all those conversations, and, you know, but down to lots of things. And it's a little not in Life of Pi. Wait, what about Life of Pi? Hey Charlie, hey Adam. Sometimes I poop myself and then I just flip my underwear inside out and then I'm ready to go. God damn it, Adam! Why would you? I just read that out loud. Jesus. Time to post.
You read it out loud.
Time to post PH for 1 minute. Oh, Pornhub. Sometimes tigers are scary. Bumper, you're pretty smart. Not in Life of Pi? Wait,
Life of Pi is pretty good.
it is good.
I
Wait,
haven't
what
seen
about
it, but,
what's
like,
not
I hear
in
it's
Life
pretty
of
good.
Pi?
Tigers? Or
No,
Life
there
of
is a
Pi?
tiger.
Yeah, that's what I was
There's a
about to say.
tiger in Life of Pi. Savannah, what are you talking about? Keep an eye on chat while I read this thing.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, Netflix makes comedy specials with Joe Rogan, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were just like, here's a person that gets us unbelievably gigantic numbers on Netflix. Here's the thing they talk about all the time. Here's a crazy person with tigers. We could do this.
They should just start putting Joe Rogan's podcasts on Netflix, you know, and then, like, it'll all work out.
Nah, no one's gonna go on Netflix to watch this podcast.
That's true. Podcasts
That
are
costs
more
money.
like
This
a-
podcast is free.
Yeah.
Why would you spend money on a podcast?
Well, I mean, if you already have Netflix,
I mean, sure, but like, if you have Netflix, you also have YouTube.
I'm not saying like it should be a selling point for people to get Netflix.
All it's going to be for Netflix
It
is
just
more
is
money
be
they
like a
spend
thing.
for something that is free somewhere else. They're
Yeah.
never. It's not marketable. It's never going to work.
Well, still, they should still put all the Harry Potter movies on there. I just want to watch them all in order in a safe place.
Under the plan, as it was being negotiated, single Americans would receive $1,200, married couples would get $2,400, and parents would see $500 for each child under the age of 17. However, the payments would start to phase out for individuals with adjusted gross incomes of more than $75,000, and those making more than $99,000 would not qualify at all. The thresholds are doubled for couples. Okay, the thresholds are doubled. Student loan payments suspended. The Department of Education would suspend payments on student loan borrowers without penalty through September 30th. Damn, according to the bill. CNN reported last week that the Department of Education was planning to allow student loan borrowers to suspend payments without penalty and accruing interest for at least 60 days. Real ID deadline delayed. The deadline to obtain a Real ID federally mandated identification that will be needed for passengers to board aircraft will be extended until at least September 2021, a year past the current deadline, according to a draft version of the Senate stimulus bill obtained by CNN.
Jesus.
Before the coronavirus pandemic swept across the U.S., states were preparing to issue residents Real ID compliant driver's license or identification by the October 1st deadline. Geneva Sands. Historic boost for unemployment benefits. And an unprecedented expansion of unemployment insurance. Excuse me. The federal government would give jobless workers an extra $600 a week for 4 months on top of their state benefits, which range from $200 to $550 a week on average, depending on the state. In addition, lawmakers want to add up to 13 weeks of extended benefits, which would be fully covered by the federal government. Currently, state unemployment checks last up to between 12 weeks and 28 weeks, depending on the state. Plus, the deal calls for a new pandemic unemployment assistance program, which would provide jobless benefits to those who are unemployed, partially unemployed, or unable to work because of the virus and don't qualify for traditional benefits. This includes independent contractors and the self-employed, who typically don't qualify for such assistance, and to gig economy workers who aren't eligible in many states. These benefits would mirror what's available in an individual state. $500 billion lending program. The Treasury Department can provide $500 billion in loan guarantees, and investments. That specifically includes $25 billion for passenger air carriers, $4 billion for cargo air carriers, and $17 billion for business that work in national security. The rest of the funds, $454 billion, are given wide latitude to provide loans to businesses, states, and municipalities. Did I say that right? Municipality, yeah. The measure includes restrictions on businesses who receive the loans. Yeah. Those businesses may not ensue dividends for up to a year after the loan is no longer outstanding and must retain 90% of unemployment levels as of March 24th to the extent practicable. Ugh, practicable. What a shitty word. Through September 30th. The loans also cannot last longer than 5 years. There's a specific provision in the program for direct loans to mid-sized businesses defined as between 500 and 10,000 employees, as well as nonprofit organizations where no payments will be due for the first 6 months after the loan is issued. A Congressional Oversight Commission will monitor how the money is spent. Trump's businesses cannot get the money. I'm not going to read all that. No money for border wall. I'm not going to read all that. Airlines and airports get what they wanted. The package includes $32 billion in grants for wages and benefits to the decimated airline industry. Damn, decimated. Jesus. That's a fucked up word for that. That includes $25 billion for passenger airlines, $4 billion for that, $3 billion for that, da-da-da. In addition, another $25 billion for passenger airlines and $4 billion for cargo airlines will be available in the form of loans or loan guarantees. Companies that receive the assistance and are barred from making furloughs, pay cuts, or stock buybacks, and from issuing dividends to investors through September. It also institutes limits on executive compensation. Airlines may also be required to operate routes they would otherwise be like to cancel because of blah 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 blah.
I was about to say, I'm falling asleep.
Hospitals get billions. Contractors and gig workers. Okay, so that's gonna be us or me. Independent contractors and so-called gig workers will be eligible to receive federal aid. The language will provide additional. Blah, blah, blah. It's Uber. Part-time workers who drive for Uber or deliver for Amazon would be a major part of the digital economy. Provisions are responsible, blah, 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 blah.
What about people like me, like they're in the grocery store and stuff?
You're going to be part of that up at the top, the normal, just $1,200 a month person. This is just like loans situations. Like if I wanted to, based on what I do, go get loans from the bank, like, but I don't have. It's not worth reading all the numbers. Evacuations of Americans. Nah, Peace Corps, diplomatic programs. Okay, well that's enough. Anyway, another example of a not scary tiger is Tony the Tiger. He's great. God damn it, Matt.
He said, "No, you gotta say it last. He's great."
The tiger isn't scary. I would have won after that movie. Savannah, what the fuck? Tigers are scary.
What's up?
That
What's up?
tiger was scary.
What's up, Stevie D?
Hey, Stevie. Creighton, thanks for the Twitter shout out, by the way. Savannah, that tiger was very scary.
No problem, Stevie D.
It ate a hyena on a boat. It tried to kill Pi.
Did it try?
Wait, is that his name? What's his name?
No, I've never seen it.
You've never seen Life of Pi?
No, I want to.
Oh my god, Creighton. Is Life of Pi on Disney Plus?
Why, would it be on Disney?
I don't know if it's a Disney movie or not. Like, if they own it. Hold on.
I don't think so.
Dude, I can't believe you haven't seen that movie. That is such a good
We've had this
movie.
conversation before.
Life of Pi. Please be on here.
Pi.
God damn it, it's not on here.
It's on Netflix.
I don't know. I'm not looking at all those. I just
You're
want
not
to see
looking
if
at all
it's-
your streaming services.
No, just I
You
just
wouldn't
wanted to
do
check
it for
his
me,
name.
Charlie.
We're not gonna watch it right now. It doesn't matter if we
You
look
can
at
watch
it.
it live on stream.
No, what? No, that's illegal. Unless you buy it on YouTube.
Wait, we have Halloween on YouTube. I bought it.
It was cute, and you don't keep it. You don't keep it on YouTube. When you buy things on YouTube, you only get them for so long, depending on how much.
No,
or did you spend like the big money
No,
on it?
I spent the
You
big
spent like
money.
$20 or $30.
Yeah.
Okay, you probably have it.
Yeah.
It was cute and cuddly. Savannah,
My question is, how are they going to tax us?
if they give us this money, that's what I'm
That's
worried about.
that. Yeah, look, I was wondering about that, and I'm just gonna use it as a write-off of my taxes for next year.
Right, because that's just the way it'll work.
Yeah, that's the way. This is the way, Charlie.
It's not how it's gonna work.
Charlie, look.
This will not be write offable. This will be more like they come after you later. More likely.
And that's when we can use the money to flee the country. I got it all planned out, Charlie. I'm going
Right.
to Canada.
Are we? Are we going
Yeah.
to Canada?
You remember Elise? My Canadian
I don't
friend?
want to go to Canada.
Why not?
I don't want to live in Canada.
Why?
They don't have free speech in Canada, Creighton.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They don't?
They don't.
Really?
No. That's where the whole pronoun thing started and got like dicey. Was because a professor at one of the colleges there started to speak out against them changing the law to where it was mandatory, like you had to call people by their pronouns. Like it was against the law not to. So like if you called the wrong person her or he, you could go to like you could get fined and owe money to the government.
Oh.
And he spoke out against that. He said this is super not okay. Like this is like we already have flimsy ass free speech over here, if free speech at all, and like he became this pariah for it, and then eventually he ended up getting huge because of it. But damn it, there's a comedian who made fun of, forgive if this hurts feelings, who made fun of a kid with Asperger's, I think is what she had. And he had a joke about her because
Well, I don't think they call it that anymore.
yeah, I don't know.
Just say they're on the spectrum.
Okay. Anyway,
The autism.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Anyway, he had a joke where they had a campaign for her saying, "Please donate to her family, because for medical bills and all this, and like for her funeral." The joke's really funny, and we did that for years, and then like 9 years later, she's like this celebrity. And I'm like, hey, I'm happy you're, like, famous and all, but, like, where's our money? Like, you were supposed to die 8 years ago. Like, this was supposed to be for your funeral. And that was the joke. And it was a joke, and it's funny. And, like, people laughed, except for, like, the 5 people that did it. And he got fined hundreds of thousands of dollars.
In Canada?
In Canada.
Where he was performing?
Yes. He's Canadian. He's a Canadian
Okay.
comic.
This seems like a lot. Like,
Yes. I know it does.
wait. So, like, what? I don't know a lot about Canada, like their government.
And you want to live there.
Yeah, I'm just saying it seems pretty cool. They got ice fishing and like never been ice fishing before.
You can go ice fishing in America, dude.
Yeah, but I want to do it in Canada, where like they birth their young from ice. I've seen videos on it. It's wild shit. Canadians like seem really awesome to me. I don't know. It's like the same thing. I want to go to see Russia too. Like, you know.
I was just gonna shove it in savings and not touch it. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do too. I'm probably gonna keep like a third of it in cash, just so I have some cash and can go buy food. But I'm putting the rest in savings right
Let's
away.
blow it all on a trip to Cherokee.
We can't. Cherokee's closed. Everything's closed.
Oh,
Yes,
damn it.
everything's closed.
Oh.
Vegas is closed.
Oh.
Every casino in Vegas is shut down. The Strip, all the lights are off on the Strip right now. It's fucking eerie as shit. It's like a haunted village.
Stevie D says she's going to have to ask her Canadian people about. See, that's what I'm saying, Stevie D. I don't know.
It was crazy. It's insane.
I need to know more about this.
Joe had him on his podcast and talked. It was like a 2-hour conversation explaining how like insane the whole situation
So wait,
was.
so how is their government set up then? Like, is it like?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking politician or I'm not a lawyer. Like I don't read everything. I just know that story. I know that there are laws against disparaging certain people and talking about them in a certain way.
So we could go to Cuba.
Jesus Christ. Wait, did they say married couples are getting $2,400? I think so.
Yeah, so you and Chops could get that.
Yeah, but I mean that's still just $1,200.
Well, I know, it's still
It's the same
$1,200.
thing, but
That's why,
I don't
like-
know. I don't know what the I'm sure there's a difference in terms of how it's taxed later, but I don't know.
That's why we should get married.
Here, no, you.
Charlie won't marry me for the.
I would marry almost any of our friends before marrying you.
Charlie won't marry me for the for tax purposes.
Here, Stevie, I'll put the link back in here so you can go over it if you
Oh,
want.
did you take it out?
No, I just
Or
it's
you're
just
just gonna
it's just
repost
up at
it?
the top somewhere, so I
Yeah.
put it back in the like present.
Yeah.
You can read that if you want. That has it in there somewhere, but and it has the rest that I didn't read.
This
as
is
well, if you wanna read
some wild times. Like me and
Yeah.
I drove our friend Ezra home tonight after I got off work.
it. Hey yo, your girl's rich, says Stevie. What'd you say?
I was driving Ezra home. You know, like our friend from Food Blind that works.
Your
with
friend. I have met him once.
me. Oh, yeah.
For
Well,
5
anyways,
minutes, I just met him.
I drove him home tonight, and we were just like talking about this, and he was like, "Man, this is wild. Like everything's shut down, you know, like and people are still coming to the fucking grocery store." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, like it's a necessity kind of thing."
I mean, zombies aren't walking the streets killing people.
well, that's why I was telling him.
like
I
so
was
we
like,
can go to Walmart. You know, we can take a little bit of a risk to get shit we need to live.
That's why I told
Like
him.
I'm mad my sleep schedule's so ass. I literally woke up an hour and a half ago.
I
wanted to go to Chick-fil-A or somewhere and get some food because I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I'm like now I'm not gonna eat till
well,
tomorrow.
You fucked up, Charlie.
I know, I
I don't know what
fucked
to tell
up.
you.
My sleep schedule is
Wait, you don't have any
ass
food
full
here
right now, huh?
You don't have food right here?
Not really. I had some, but I ran out.
Damn it, Charlie! Like,
I
what
know.
the fuck?
I'm hungry.
I'm trying to make you a responsible adult, and you just like.
You're trying to make me?
Yes.
I'm not getting baited into that right now. You just made me mad. Anyway,
At least I didn't run out of food.
you're not the one that buys your food.
I do buy my food.
You buy all your food. No one makes any food at your house for you.
so people do make food at my house for me, but like the stuff.
You buy all the fruit. You buy all the. You buy all the food.
No. Okay.
Yeah, don't
I
you
get
fucking
your
sit
point.
here and lie to
I
me.
get
You
your
don't.
point.
Oh, you.
Well, do you want to
bitch.
come to my house and get you some food?
No, I'll be fine.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Oh.
You guys don't make food I like anyway.
Well, do you want like some fruit or something?
No, I'll be
You
fine.
like the
I can
oranges?
survive a whole like night without
No,
food.
that's not good. Like, you
I
should
just
go
woke up. I'll
hungry.
be awake until like tomorrow late in the
Let me
afternoon.
rub your
so-
belly.
Anyway, god damn it. I think we have enough food here. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
see?
need to go buy a bunch.
You could go to Stevie D's house and get some food.
What I need to go do is buy a door.
What?
Yep. So upstairs, the kitchen. The only reason I don't go up there and cook all the time is because the animals are all able to get into the kitchen, and the cats have rebelled against us because the food is in the kitchen and they can't get into the bag, so they'll pee on the counter all the time, and like, it's horrifying. So I've been talking to Mike and being like, dude, here's what we do: we put their food out in the sunroom area. We put a door on the kitchen, and I'll stock this fucking kitchen, bro. I'll spend $300 on steak, like all at once, so we have it for a few months. I'll buy a fucking 20-pound sack of rice. Like we will have food. We will have good. Like I'll be able to make some good like hibachi style food every night.
Savannah, you
Leave
don't
it
need to be
in
going to Chick-fil-A right now. This is quarantine times.
You need food. Well,
You
I'll
do
live.
need
I'll
food.
live. A little. I'm gonna. I think I'll be okay. I don't think that I'm going to fucking expire without food. I'm not gonna wither away in 12 hours.
Still,
Now, if you're awake early and want to go to Food Line, I'm down.
she's got to work tomorrow too.
Damn, what time?
I don't know. Sardane. I think 12-ish.
Chick-fil-A is definitely the most worth the risk place to get food. I agree, especially
is.
around here. Like, until Popeyes opens and has their spicy chicken sandwich, there's not really any fast food I would want to eat other than Chick-fil-A.
Well,
And Chick-fil-A, like, I barely consider fast food. They're almost a nice restaurant. Like, their food's, like, good. Also, fuck food, I need the gym to open up.
Speaking of the gym, like, apparently Anytime Fitness is completely shut down.
Yeah, everything.
I didn't know it had
Gyms
completely
everywhere.
shut
No
down.
gyms. You can't go to a gym. Like, in the country right now. Like, unless you have one. Like, do you have no idea how much I've been on Amazon just looking at full-ass gym equipment. Like the big giant thing in the middle of our gym with, like, the pull-up bars and the two weight things and the sitting row. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to buy one and put it right there. Just have
you
one in the
gonna buy
middle of
one?
my room. I've been thinking about it.
Don't do it, Joe. It's gonna open back up. Just give it time.
I know, dude. I'm just thinking about, like, the long run. Like, in a scenario where we get a get a place, you know, us and our friends, if we have an extra room, I really will start looking into just getting my own gym, because that's buying it all at once and never having to worry about going is so much nicer, and I would love to be able to do it. 12, but I can go earlier if you are awake. Just text me. I'm not gonna be like, "Hey Savannah, wake up, let's go to Chick-fil-A." If you're awake already,
Hey, if
and
you guys do go to
text me.
Chick-fil-A in the morning for breakfast, I want to go. I
Okay,
haven't had Chick-fil-A breakfast in a long time,
I understand.
but I might not.
Do they only do breakfast at breakfast, or do they do their whole menu?
I want to say they just changed it to where they do all the breakfast. Although I might be thinking about Wendy's doing breakfast now.
I just want the spicy chicken strips. I like their spicy chicken strips.
tough. Look at that. I called that shit.
Okay, I didn't
I'm
argue.
sorry. I don't know. I keep yawning. I'm like tired all of a sudden.
Well, you worked today, didn't
Well,
you?
look, I had a productive day too. I got up at 11 and I went to the bank
That's
and
why
got
you've
my
been up all
check and I
been
washed
up for
clothes
14 hours.
and I was very productive today. Like probably, and I redid my clothes. Like you know how at my mom's like the clothes are like behind the couch, like my clothes are, and they're just in this awful pile. I took them all out today. I folded them all and washed the ones that smelled really bad, and like, you know, I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too. I love that I know that like Stevie definitely is thinking this, and like maybe Savannah, probably Matt, and anyone else who's in here who is over 25 is just sitting here like, wow. That's adulting to him.
Not just look. This
He
is
got
not
shit done
adulting.
today. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No. Like,
My man's
It's
proud of
not-
himself for doing laundry.
I'm not. Look. I'm not like thinking it's just adulting. It's just like it's so hard like having my own system of like doing something. Because when I lived on my own in Colombia, I had like my own system, like how I washed clothes, how I did like how I cleaned up around the house and everything. And it's so fucking hard to have that, like with like my grandma and my mom and my brother all living in the same house and doing their own thing. It's like kind of like it's like everybody's doing their own thing, so it's so hard to like really figure out when you're gonna do your thing. You know what I mean? So like this whole time I've been trying to figure out like how do I want to do my clothes and stuff, and like I'll have like dirty clothes out in the laundry room that I'm like I'm gonna wash these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll get home from work and like my mom or my grandma's already washed them, and I'm like, they'll put them on top of the stack, and I'm like, I appreciate that you guys washed them, but I'm trying to wear all of my clothes, not just wear out the ones that you guys constantly are just like washing and then putting back, and then I put on and then they wash them again. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing. It's hard to explain unless you're there.
I think you are just having a struggle of you were on your own for a while and enjoyed the on your own part of being on your own, but now that you're getting the benefits of living with family again, you don't like certain ones just because they're doing it and you're not. I think you should soak up every second of it, bro, and enjoy it.
And I miss
you don't have to do your laundry.
I miss cooking for myself. Like, I gently woke up before my alarm went off this morning. I got up, I started laundry, and then I cooked an egg for myself, and it was pretty good. Like, it was nice. It was, like, very peaceful. Like, I was watching an episode of BoJack Horseman in the background while I was cooking and everything. It was, like, just chilling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
And then I was like, damn it. This is not gonna last. because I know my grandma's gonna come home, and as soon as she's able to walk around again, she's gonna like start washing my laundry and shit for me, and I don't want it to happen.
It's so difficult to get chores done here with chops on third shift.
Yeah, I get that, because they're like in a team effort, you know what I mean?
Cooking your own meals is satisfying, though. It's a zen thing. Let me tell you, washing rice is the most fulfilling thing in the world. What do you mean washing it? Have I been doing rice wrong?
You have been doing rice wrong.
How do you wash rice? Like,
You wash it, Charlie.
shut your whore mouth with your non-knowledge.
Look, you get some soap and water, and you scrub it. With a toothbrush, individual.
Yeah, you're supposed to wash rice with a strainer or a pot. So I put rice in a pot and water. Oh, hello? Can they still hear us? Microphone.
Yeah,
It's still
they can
detecting
hear
us. What?
They can hear us.
Yeah, I know. I see it moving. I'm just worried.
You
I don't know what that sound was. It scared me.
That was like a virus detection thing.
So I put rice in a pot and water, and you just kind of swish the rice around. It gets all the starches off of it, so that it's less. Oh, okay. I did that then. I just didn't know that's what I was doing. I would just let it sit in the water for a minute before I boiled it. Bro, yeah, making hibachi food is the most zen shit I've ever done in my life. Especially like after.
It's therapeutic, almost.
Yes, I mean, especially for me, because like, when my dad and my brother moved like to where my dad was working for like a year and a half ago, like there was like a whole 10 month to a year period where I just had that whole house to myself, me and Evie, and bro, every night I had that big fucking, remember that big giant speaker I had that was on the stand?
Yeah.
I'd have that speaker.
What happened to that speaker?
My dad has it. It's just with him. I don't need it here. It's too loud. Like, what would I use it for? I've got my surround sound for the setup, and then I've got like headphones for anything else. But I would just have that. I'd listen to, Joe Rogan podcasts or anything, a YouTube video, whatever the fuck I'd listen to. Music. I'd listen to something, and I'd sit there and cook, and like, I took my time. Like, I wasn't like
You weren't in like a rush.
I wasn't in a rush.
Enjoying the process.
Yeah, because I mean, at that time I worked 3 days a week, like with poker, and then everything else, like learn TV shit. At that time, all I was doing was like shoots, if I did anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
And
was that while I was gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And while I was cooking, like I wouldn't. At one point, I would meal prep, but at a certain point, I like stopped meal prepping because I didn't like if I meal prep for 2 weeks, the meat that I meal prepped for 2 weeks, like in the first half of those 2 weeks, was like very obviously still fresh.
Yeah.
And even if you vacuum seal it, like steak, you can tell that it ages in that vacuum seal. Because I wouldn't freeze it. I would keep it in the fridge because I didn't like the way it cooked when it was frozen. Like even if I thawed it out, like there was like a definitive difference in taste. So I started just buying a bunch of the packages at once, like pre-vacuum sealed, like how you get them. And then I wouldn't like meal prep anymore. I would just open each sirloin, like every night when I made it, chop it up on the cutting board, and like take my time with the whole process. And like again, I was never in a rush. Like you said, if like I forgot to do one thing, I'd be like, shit, I'll just do that when I'm done with everything else because I don't need to let something burn or whatever. It's not a big deal if I didn't wash that right away. I can wash it in a few minutes, and I would just very calmly do all that. And bro, that was like, in terms of like beginning to the end of my day, that was probably the best time of my life in terms of like in that kind of, if like there's still parts of my life right now that I like way more, but that's probably the thing I miss the most. Honestly. About that house and about having like a kitchen, because like we have a kitchen here, but it's not my house, and when I cook, it's fucking 1 or 2 a.m. when I want to cook, so like I don't feel super comfortable going in there and cooking that early. Even though they say like they don't give a shit and they just want me to go make food, and but hopefully here soon, if we get that door put in, I'll be able to do that, because that really is the most zen thing in the world.
Savannah's wanting you to teach her to cook, by the way.
I know.
I don't know if Savannah's still here.
Well, now it's gonna be tougher now that everybody's gonna be stuck at home. Like we can't wait for your dad to go on vacation. We were gonna use his kitchen. Remember? Gotta wash your rice broth. We hear you.
That's kind of like how it started. Like, remember, like we were like, this weekend my dad's like going out of town, and we'll like just go over and like cook over there. And then like he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in town because like Brooks swim meet got canceled because Corona. Bro, it's like, who's Corona?
Conrad Cookie 355.
Who's that?
Hi, Shay and Harrison.
Hello. Who's that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What's the Shay and Harrison?
I don't know.
Is that a reference?
I
There's
maybe.
got to be a
I
reference.
feel like Harrelson is either Woody Harrelson or Harrison Ford, but I have no idea. Hello, Conrad.
I hope I'm Shay and you're Harrison.
Okay. Mike, yes and no. It didn't work when I clicked the icon, like on the desktop. It did work whenever I went to the bottom search bar and searched OBS on the PC and clicked it. It worked immediately then. Copenhagen.
What's
What up?
Copenhagen?
Oh shit, what up, Copenhagen? Moldy Pineapple. Yo, Harrison, are you getting jumped by... okay, this seems like a group thing.
By what?
It looks like some friends are in here to troll. How are you guys doing? I'm glad you're finding the routine at least. Yeah, I like the routine a lot more. It's definitely...
Yes.
like, I'm not going to sit front like this is not because of the coronavirus, though. Like, the coronavirus definitely made this easier on us to do. Still here, and yeah, you may just have to teach me when I invite y'all to Spartanburg. Exactly.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Hell, it just really depends on
Road
how...
trip to Spartanburg.
Yeah, it depends on how long this lasts, this corona thing.
Yeah,
and
right.
Because, I mean, groups of 3, it's just groups of 3 that you can't be in. You
Yeah.
can still come over here once, like, we get this kitchen up and running right. I could teach people. It's a nice kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really nice kitchen. It's just...
Oh, we could
there's always
video you
cats in
teaching
there.
people.
It's
You'd be
gross.
like the Gordon Ramsay of America.
My cat is beating me up. Well, that's one of Mike's ideas for YouTube. He wants to have a YouTube channel where he, he has all these ideas for YouTube, but he has one specifically he really likes, where he said, I really like cooking, and I want to teach people how to cook things that they would think is very difficult, that I know isn't because I've been a chef for so long. Because he was a chef for a long time. And he said, I've got 2 plans. 1, we get rid of all the animals and do it here. That's not going to happen, though, so fuck that plan. He said, plan 2, we put out an ad in the paper saying that we want to use fancy kitchens in the neighborhood, and we will bring all the camera equipment, and we will film it, and the people get to eat some of the food, and that is their payment. He said, and we will just rent out super fancy kitchens for
That
people.
sounds pretty cool, actually.
It does sound kind of cool,
I
but
don't know
also
who would,
I feel like
like,
people
let you
wouldn't do
do
it.
it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think people would let us.
I would let you guys do it. But my-
Most likely. I've seen this many, many times. People trolling or something else?
probably people trolling.
Wait, so y'all are for sure living there? Living where?
Wait,
What?
Where's she talking about?
What are you talking
In
about?
Spartanburg with you?
No.
We're gonna stay here.
We were never. Did we ever? We'd never discussed
Yeah,
living
we
in
never talked
Spartanburg.
about moving to Spartanburg with
My
you.
cats
I
all
mean,
have
we-
bats,
look,
and I'm gonna say that wrong.
Savannah, we love you very
Balaclavas.
much, but we aren't gonna move to Spartanburg.
Yo, let
I
me
mean, that's
cook
a lot
some
of
eggs in your
uprooting
kitchen
to
for
do.
free. I'll give you some.
I
Guys,
mean, do you want to move to Spartanburg?
No.
Me neither.
I don't-
Not right now. I mean, like maybe on down the line if like the
If
right.
I put
stuff
like 70
happens.
grand in the bank, yeah, sure. I'll move
I
anywhere.
mean, what's, I mean,
If
don't
I have
really
70
know a
grand
lot
in the
of
bank, I
Spartanburg.
think that I can afford to put 2 years into doing podcasts every day, all day,
Plus, like,
and
it's-
hoping that it works out.
Plus, like, it's like twice as far away from the beach. It just doesn't work out. We're like right in the middle of the beach in the mountains, geographically. Like, it's 3 hours one way and 3 hours the other way. You know, I like
mean,
that.
I mean, I don't.
I do.
I mean, it's cool because both are doable, sure.
Yeah,
But, I mean, like, which one do you do more often?
the beach.
Yeah, so I think it would
You
be
wanna live at the
cooler.
beach?
I think it'd be cooler to
Let's
live
go live
closer
at the
to the
beach.
beach
Yeah.
because then, like, the trip to the mountain's just that much cooler because it takes longer to get there.
Yeah. And then
Chops
we could
channel
play
gets it a lot.
country roads the whole way there.
Oh no, living at Charlie's place. No, I don't think we're gonna live here.
Oh, not right now.
Not yet.
But,
Jeez,
like,
dude,
you know,
I
you
hate
don't know what the
Wendy's.
future holds.
I talked to Creighton before the podcast.
Oh, the Wendy's.
There is a
thing?
direct correlation with me eating Wendy's and me having like an unbelievably stuffy nose.
Yeah.
Like especially this
stuffiest.
nostril. Like it is garbage. Like if I just went like that, it would be fucking
Gross.
awful. It would be
It would be a
disgusting.
snot rocket.
Yes, it would be a snot
I
rocket.
love snot rockets. Like, just like the word itself. Like, imagine that. Like, just a snot rocket. You know what I mean? That's a weapon right there. That's what we
I
should
don't
use.
even want to go there. I just have to finish my degree. Oh, Spartanburg.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you only finish it there? Like, can you not finish it at like USCL or somewhere
That's,
easier?
look, that's what we should use, though, to defeat coronavirus. Is snot rockets.
See how they're not reacting to us talking about it? Big sign. Now that I've said it, they'll start interacting most likely. If it starts going against TOS, I know. This is also not my first time. I just
It's not
I
my
just
first time
act
either.
as if they're normal, so that they hopefully they get the picture and leave, or they start talking like real humans. But If they don't, it's pretty easy to just click ban. What?
It's not my first time.
Anyway.
I'm just having a good time.
I hate Wendy's now.
You hate
Not,
Wendy's?
like, I'm in fucking misery
Look,
right now.
I hate that you hate Wendy's because I like going there for 4 for $4s all the time. And this
I like
just-
their
this just
Frosties.
isn't
Their
gonna work
Frosties
for
have
us.
never fucked me up. Their Frosties
Maybe
are always
it's-
great.
Maybe it is the Frosty.
No,
You
it's
get
not.
a Frosty
It's-
every time?
No, it's the chicken nuggets and French fries. Definitely.
Damn.
It's definitely those.
You just need to start getting a sandwich then instead of the chicken.
No, it's not. All that shit. Look, I feel like you think that all their ingredients are super different. like Taco Bell, Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's. All the shit comes out of a fucking vat.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's not real chicken. Like the chicken has chicken in it, but like one chicken nugget is like 1/15 chicken.
Yeah.
Like it's just chemicals and preservatives. It's disgusting. Wendy's fries are tier 1. Let's be real. No. Wendy's fries are on the bottom half of the fast food fries to me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, they're okay, but
Yeah.
to me, they're like. There's a lot of other fries that last longer and stay good for longer.
Hardee's.
Who?
Hardee's.
Nah, Hardee's is also some of the bad ones to me. Like
Arby's.
weirdly to me, Burger King's fries are really like
Yeah.
like they're not the best fries right away, but they stay decent for a long time. Like Wendy's, McDonald's, Arby's curly fries are
Yeah.
great, but Wendy's, McDonald's,
Bojangles is pretty good fries.
Bojangles fries are good too, but theirs don't last a long time. Theirs are just great right away, like really good right away. They might have some of the best ones in terms of like how good they are for the first like 20 or 30 minutes. But they're like all these places, their fries get so shitty so quickly.
I like
Bojangles is top tier. Ooh, no, Burger King has horrible fries.
What about Chick-fil-A's fries?
And I'm not moving to Aiken. Aiken's garbage, Matt. That's why. Sorry, Aiken people. Look, I've been
What's
to
wrong
Aiken.
with Aiken?
There's just nothing there.
Oh, really?
It's like it's out in the middle of nowhere, and it's like it's like an hour away from the closest thing to it.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing near it. It's so far away, and there's nothing there.
Jesus.
There's like a couple thousand people that live there, and it's like in the middle of nowhere. It's like in the shitty part of like South Carolina, right next to Georgia, where when it's summer, it like really cooks you.
Yeah.
Like it is just the worst. Fuck curly fries. Whoa, Copenhagen, that's
Five
fucking
Guys
sacrilegious,
fries.
okay, dude? KFC in the UK is the greatest thing known to man. Yo, actually though, KFC in Europe, period, has like unbelievable food because
Really?
yeah, KFC and there's another one I forget. So like in America, there's like very flimsy standards for the food you could use, but like I think it's Sweden is like the like best one, like the historically best one, where you have KFC breading, but they have to use like unbelievably high quality chicken to make it because they have like regulations against preservatives and all these shitty chemicals they don't enjoy over there. So like the food is fucking amazing apparently. Like I low-key have a bucket list in my wallet, and one of them is eat European fast food chains from America, like just to try them and see how good they are there.
That's cool.
I love Burger King fries though. I do too.
We could do
Five
that.
Guys is the shit. I've never been, but I've always
You've never
heard it's
been to
amazing.
Five Guys?
I've never seen a Five Guys. Like I've never been around one.
Dude, we're going to Five Guys.
Is there one anywhere near?
Yes.
Where?
Well, we can't go right now. There's
Well, yeah,
maybe
but where-
maybe they'll
where
do
is
curbside.
one? I just
There's
wanna
one
know
in Ballantyne.
Okay, that's not too far.
And there's one.
What is wrong with you people? Burger King's fries are so bad. Matt, if there's a term in poker. If you can't find the donkey at the table, it's probably you. Okay? You're the only one here. Right? Nothing at all. I refuse. No. Know yourself, Matt. Talk to the chat. I'm gonna go blow my nose because I'm about to kill myself if I
Okay,
don't.
go blow your nose.
Oh my god.
Where are you gonna go blow again?
I hate it.
Oh man, homosexual humor. Anyways, let's see. I've always opted for Burger King onion rings. Look, those are good too. I'm gonna tell you. So I want to go to whenever me and Charlie do our European tour, which we are gonna do one eventually. We'll hit up those fast food places, and maybe we'll find a European Five Guys. You know. Onion rings are okay. Sonic has some pretty good fries. I haven't seen anybody mention Sonic. Do people here like Sonic at all? I know they are not stringy with their fries at all. I like fuck Sonic. What's wrong with Sonic, Copenhagen? How come you don't like Sonic? I'm not a big fan. See, I've been hearing people say that a lot recently. But you know, there was a time I remember, like, back in the day, or not back in the day, I want to say, like, 2 or 3 years ago, where everybody was like, Sonic is the shit, you know what I mean? Like, what happened? What, Charlie? Where have you been? What? Can we talk about Taco Bell nacho fries? Dude, Taco Bell nacho fries, like, are probably, like, they're top tier. Because, like, even when the shit is, like, not, like, old, not old, but, like, you know what I mean, when it's cools off and everything, it's still, like, good, you know? I love Taco Bell nacho fries. I think, like, a defining moment in my life was the first time I tried Taco Bell nacho fries. And, like, although it's not, like, a lot of fries that they give you, it's enough. Like, it's like, if you had too many, it would be too much of a good thing. So you get, like, this little bit of fries and this little bit of nacho cheese sauce. And it's enough nacho cheese sauce to cover all the fries that you get.
Have you ever been to an In-N-Out?
In-N-Out?
Yeah.
I've heard of that. I might have been to one. Why was
It's
that?
West Coast. It's like the most popular West Coast chain of all time,
Really?
fast food wise. Yeah, like there's a giant debate, like In-N-Out or Five Guys is better, and I've heard, not unanimously, but I'd say like 8 out of 10 people are like Five Guys is better. But you know,
Five Guys is
everyone's-
pretty great.
everyone's
Wait, so is Five Guys like an international thing, or is that, or not an international, but national thing?
like
or
a
is
chain. I don't
yeah.
know.
Or
I'm
is
not
that
sure.
just like a southern?
I've never
thing?
been, so I don't know. I have no idea. It's not southern. I know there's some in Michigan.
Or like a East Coast thing?
Maybe. I don't know if there's more. Like I don't know if it's if it's everywhere. I have to send a hilarious text.
Oh, I forgot about the cheese sticks from Sonic. Oh, Sonic does have. See, that's what I'm saying. People used to think Sonic was the shit, and now everybody's like, "Fuck Sonic," you know?
The restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because fucking people understand how shitty they feel after eating there.
Yeah.
The food
I mean, I
sucks.
guess. I don't know.
The food there's very, very. It's like the worst kind of deep fry. It's all deep. Everything's deep fried. Like you can taste the grease on things there shouldn't be grease on. Like it's horrible.
You can taste the grease in your soda.
Yeah, it's oh Jesus.
Have you? So, what about Highway 55?
They're okay. Like, they're like middle of the line. You know, they're not like awful, but like for me though, like fast food in general is just not like because I ate that hibachi and that's all I ate for like 2 years. Like I hate all fast food now.
Yeah.
Like Chick-fil-A is the only one that I kind of am okay with, and that's just because their chicken's like good. It's chicken. It's real chicken, and they cook it well. And sure, it's loaded on sodium, but I don't give a fuck, dude. You need sodium sometimes. Like, for me, I just
Anybody
can't.
ever been to Biscuitville?
Never even heard of Biscuitville.
What is Biscuitville? Tell us more.
I respect the
Stevie.
Powerball. What? Let's
The
talk
Powerball?
about
Oh,
Panera
that's-
bread,
that's,
though. You want delicious and healthy?
Yeah.
Bread is not healthy at all.
Panera bread's really good though.
I'm sure it's good, but it's not healthy.
Oh, I don't know if it's healthy or not.
Charlie going all holier than thou on us peasants who eat fast food.
Yeah.
Listen, bro.
He is.
I don't care if you eat fast food. Some fast food's good. I enjoy fast food, some of it, but
Stevie
lot of
D
the
worked
really
at
shitty
Panera
ones
for
I hate.
3 years. She
Damn.
would know if it's healthy or not. Is it healthy, Stevie D?
bread is not healthy. Bread. There are breads that are healthier than other breads. If you get white bread at the fucking at Walmart, that's
not.
the worst bread.
Wheat's pretty good, I hear. I don't know if how true that is.
It's healthier than white bread, but like by such a small margin. I mean, like all bread is gonna make you sluggish and never mind. I'm not gonna get into a bread argument.
Then why did Jesus?
I love bread.
Then
Don't
why
hold
did
on. Let me
Jesus
let me
break
let me,
bread,
let me not
Charlie?
front. What?
Then why did Jesus break bread, Charlie?
Because bread fills people. It's easier.
I
It
know,
makes you
I'm
full
messing
easier.
with
Why would you ask, Charlie? White bread is for the unwashed masses. Wait,
Wait, so apparently it is healthy.
bread is just carbs.
Or at least that's what Stevie D is saying.
She said it's amazing, not healthy.
So wait, is it healthy, Stevie D? Or is it just like, does it taste amazing?
There we go. Hilarious text is sent. Amazingly healthy. Is it healthy? Sure. Compared, it is as fresh as they say. It depends. It's
Okay.
definitely. I'm sure it's healthier than like what you get in the store, because there is healthier bread than others. But bread in general, it's hard to have bread that's healthy in any regard.
We'll say Panera bread is like a high class Subway.
Your mom is just carbs.
Joe
Some of my
Mama.
water off of that one. But they have healthy sandwiches. Savannah.
Savannah, no.
Savannah, please, Savannah.
I mean,
See,
don't get
you
me
guys, listen. You guys are falling into the trap that is business and marketing.
Look,
Anyone
you
can
and
say
Matt's
they're
like,
healthy.
Yes, Savannah, thank you. And other options. They have healthy options. Look, they do have healthy options. But, like, even,
No, this is your guys' minds being like, ooh, this tastes good and it says it's healthy. That means it's healthy and I'm a good person.
look, I'm not
That's
going to go as that far because that sounds dickish.
Well, yeah, it is dickish if that's the way you don't want to think. But listen, bro, so much food. So there's a reason that this country has more heart-related deaths than any other country by like a ridiculous margin. It is insane. Like no other country has the same food we have. Like some do, but very few.
You're
And if they
falling
are,
into the trap that is bread.
yeah, bread in general is pretty shitty. Like, dude, I'm telling you, bread is not.
Where's
all
where's your
marketing.
research? Let me see the numbers.
No, I'm not
Why?
doing more research. I already looked up. I already read an article.
What's your sources?
Huh?
What's your sources?
Studies by David Sinclair, and
Who's David Sinclair?
he's a longevity expert. He works on like aging and
For who?
for everyone. Oh, he works at MIT, but I think, or Harvard, but he works on like for people, not like for a person. Like he's like he gets money to study things.
Oh, he gets like grants and shit. Who grants him the money?
I
Is
mean,
it just the
schools,
college?
scientists, donors. I mean, a lot of people want
So
him
he's kind of
to
like
study it.
a Ford.
He's
person.
50 years old and he looks like he's 32.
Yeah.
Like, and all the people in that field, not all of them literally, but a lot of the people in that field are very similar, where they're like 40, 50, 60, and they look like 20, 30, 40. Like, they look amazing. Like, this guy was on Joe's podcast, and like he sounds young. Like, hold on, let me just show you what he looks like. David Sinclair. This guy's like a year young. He's like 51 now. Hold on. Joe Rogan, David Sinclair.
Stevie D said.
What? Okay, this
Wait,
guy.
wait, so
This guy
Savannah
is 50.
said-
50. In this
Oh,
in this
wow.
video, he's 50 years old. Hold on, let me show them.
So.
Okay. Hold on. This guy that you're looking at, that guy's 50 years old, guys.
Wow. That's amazing.
He says not to eat bread. I trust him. Okay?
Well,
I've listened to him for 7
looks
or
kinda
8
like an
hours. I've
alien,
read his
too.
book. Like, he's a smart human. Japan
looks like
isn't
an
healthy, and you eat there all the time, and Jin's is definitely not healthy. What do you mean Japan isn't healthy? Japan's sauce that you dip your chicken in is not healthy. Everything else there is it's rice, chicken, and broccoli. What are you saying it's not healthy? Like, nothing is
Wow, Matt
healthy.
and Savannah are really coming after you right
Yeah, they can. I don't care. Jins could kill you. First of all, you spelled Jins wrong. Second of all,
now. They're local Asian
buffet
places and
hibachi.
stuff.
Yeah, they have buffet and
For-
hibachi.
in Lancaster.
Listen,
That-
Savannah, I fucking swear to whatever anyone in this call believes in that
this call.
the chat, whatever, bro, that Jins and Japan are healthier than 85% of the restaurants in Lancaster. And I'm only saying that just
but
in
that's
case
not
there's some
fair.
fucking vegan restaurant on a corner I don't know about. What?
That's not really fair though. I mean, like 85%, like almost like a good percent of restaurants in Lancaster are like fast food places.
Yes, but she's saying they're not even healthy when they're. I mean, what is healthy? Like at a certain point, like if you're gonna sit here and make the argument that bread is okay, I promise you it's not if you're comparing it to Japan and Jins.
They don't serve bread at Japan.
Yeah,
so
or
there's that.
Jins. They have the little sugar biscuits is the only kind of bread they have at
Or
Jins.
cake.
Do they have cake at?
They have cake sometimes.
Yeah, do they? I never do the dessert there because it's like very American. I think they just do that because they know people want it.
Yeah.
Like they don't make it. It's all like very cookie cuttery looking. It's a Chinese buffet. Lancaster, Charlie loves it, but they have a bad cooking environment. I can agree with that, but it really depends on what you eat. Oh God, no, bread is not good. That's not. But that's not the argument or the point, rather.
I love that Stephanie was like, I know too much, and I'm not going to get on my soapbox.
Who, Stevie?
Yeah, Stevie D.
Yeah. I mean, again, no, I would definitely pick Japan over Jins. It's just sometimes I want fucking.
He wants a lot.
I want a lot of food, and sometimes Japan just doesn't
He
deliver
wants
on
all
that.
you can give him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll sit there for. I mean, you've seen me eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
I've eaten 2 pizzas
He'll
in front of
swallow
me.
it all.
I eat a lot of food.
He'll take it all in his mouth and swallow it.
Like if we went to the gym and you guys stuck around and let me do my whole workout instead of us leaving when you guys are done, and then we went to Jen's, I'd disgrace myself in public. I'd eat so much food. Dude, I'm telling you, I could eat 4 plates of the like garlic noodles with pepper chicken and like hibachi beef. Ugh.
He'll take the
Some
whole
broccoli.
load of food. Right in his mouth.
It's so funny.
And swallow it.
Like I try and come on here and have like semi-intelligent conversations, and it's like I'm talking to like a large 8-year-old. Like you just know what all these funny like fucking high school jokes mean, so you say them, and you are so. I see it. It's not even sarcastic. You're so proud when you make them. You're like, I'm hilarious. Like you think it's so, and it is funny.
pretty
It's
funny.
funny, but it's like every time, no one can say words. It's one thing if I say the word load.
So
If I said the word load, then you make the joke. But you just make the joke about anything else. You don't wait for the timing. You just make
the
it.
only thing is, like, you talk about being healthy, like literally every other podcast. So at this point, I think it's fair.
Only when I'm attacked.
Fair to make jokes because, like, it's just the same shit you're always saying. Don't eat bread. Go to the gym.
Do you want me to start making jokes about the things
hibachi.
you always talk about?
What do I always talk about?
No.
You
I'm
do
asking
always-
you.
you do always
you want me
make
to start
jokes
making?
about
No,
what I
I
do.
don't. I'm not as mean as I could be.
Well,
I'm not
you
as
can
gross.
If you want. If it'll make you feel
That's
better.
all I needed.
If it'll
When
make you
Savannah
feel
and
better.
I are Instagram models, y'all gonna be jealous. Sure, we'll be jealous. We'll show you. Yeah, eating your bread. Go ahead. Go to Panera Bread. Have a fucking photo shoot, Matt.
Are we doing
Panera
are we
isn't
Instagram?
not healthy.
Can I
I'm
be an
sorry if I
Instagram
came
model?
off.
I want to
like
be
it
an
wasn't.
Instagram model. Let me hop on that train. Sorry.
They just kind of fudge the advertising a bit. They definitely do sell the dream. We will. I hear Matt, like, in my head, he's, like, crying when he says it just a little bit. He's like, we will. Like, he's, like, trying not to. He's, like, holding back tears. I don't know. Listen, I'm just very mistrustful of any food that is from a
You're
restaurant.
mistrustful of everything, pretty much.
I'm a skeptic.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I ate the hibachi that I made for 2 years, and it's almost literally, aside from like Christmas, you know, like family things, it's almost all I ate. I ate a pound of I ate 2 pounds of rice, a pound of chicken or beef, a crown of broccoli, and 3 bell peppers every night for 2 years. That's almost all I ate. 99% of what I ate for 2 years was that, and it was delicious, and like, I mean, it was super good, and I never felt better. Like, my eyesight was amazing. Like, I could see a lot better. My eyesight has deteriorated a ton just since I stopped eating like that.
Really?
Yeah, like, I had to start taking vitamin A vitamin A. Very good for your eyes. I take 2 or 3 of these a day. Oh, just, oh shit, no wonder.
What?
It keeps going to red. It's because it got reset. It's supposed to be down here.
Oh, we're really like loud.
Yeah, we were way
Sorry.
louder than we were supposed to be. Yeah, you don't believe in Bigfoot. Yeah, it is. I ate my first one in Boston. I think the closest Panera is in Indiana. She really needs to give us those pictures. Wait.
They're talking about Kayla took them to 40 Acre Rock and take pictures.
And it was so good. Yes, I'm going to ask her about the... Oh, never mind. Anyway.
It's our own conversation.
Yes. We're going from one thing to another. Put these down. I need to take these. I haven't taken them since I woke
You
up.
probably should take them.
But,
I don't. You're like the last person in our friend group that, like, well, aside from like Matt and Savannah, like I'm talking about like within like
the older ranks of the friend
I'm
group.
thinking about like the older ranks of the friend group, like that doesn't wear glasses.
Chris, taking drugs, gambling. Who are you?
But you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
and me were like the only ones who never wore glasses.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
never
well,
even
my
had
eyesight
them.
was starting to go downhill whenever I started dealing cards, just because of all the smoke in the room all the time. Like I have floaters now, like bad. Like I probably need glasses technically, but when I started eating like that, like when I stopped drinking soda, that was when like I started I made a list. I was like, oh, I need to go to the gym, but I was like, I need to research this. I was like, I need to change my diet like a year before starting the gym. That's when I started making that hibachi. I was getting my body ready to be eating good food while like after going to the gym, you know. So I did that. Started eating healthy. About a year in, started my gym membership, and then for like a whole year after that, I was eating great. And then whenever the house happened and I moved here, like it's a lot harder to cook what I want to cook when I want to cook it and have it as readily available. Because my old room was like attached to the kitchen, so it was like easy to do that, and it was like on the opposite end of the house as everyone else, so I could like make a little noise in and not like wake people up. But you know, we eat veggie heavy here at our house because I usually cook, but sometimes we have more junk food on cheat days. All my siblings have glasses, but I am the epitome of perfection in my family, hence the perfect vision. I love vegetables. That's part of the reason you have good eyesight. Vegetables are unbelievably good for eyesight.
I love vegetables.
I do too. I love so many of them.
There's,
Like
I
Brussels
don't like
sprouts are
carrot
like
cake,
I hate
but that's
those.
the only thing.
You don't like what?
Carrot cake, but that's the only thing. I know carrot cake isn't technically a vegetable, but it's something that comes from carrots, so I feel I should mention it. That and pinto beans. I don't like pinto beans either. But in that,
Beans aren't vegetables. Anyway,
What are beans?
beans are their own thing.
Aren't they?
Are they
Are
not? Are beans? Beans aren't vegetables. Am I wrong?
Look this up. I thought there was like two categories, only like fruits and vegetables.
Beans and peas are unique foods. Beans and peas are the mature forms of legumes. Many people consider beans and peas vegetarian alternatives for meat. However, they are also considered part of the vegetable group because they are excellent sources of dietary fiber and nutrients such as folate and potassium. So, like, it's kind of like a square is a rectangle, or what however you say that, the rectangle square thing. It's kind of like that. They're not a vegetable, but they're a vegetable. What?
The pyramid. That's what they call it. The food pyramid.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how it's like a rectangle is a square, but a square isn't a rectangle. Like, beans are...
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like vegetable... Beans are not a vegetable, but they kind of are a vegetable.
Yeah.
Zucchini noodles are a godsend. Yes.
I've never had them.
I haven't either. I've always wanted to try spaghetti squash. Like, you can make spaghetti with it. Like, you can make it into spaghetti instead of using real spaghetti. And I've always wanted to do that and see if I like it
We
because...
sell those at Food Line.
Spaghetti squash?
Yeah. You want some?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna wait. I need to get one of the pressers that like make it into pasta shapes because that's why I want it. I want it to literally eat pasta without having to eat pasta. Because like for a long time, my cheat meal was a fucking. It's over there. Hold on.
Cup the noodles?
No. It was over here. Is it over there? Is it over here? It's over here. I used to fill this thing up. So, if you guys have a PlayStation 4 controller, here is your
size
comparison.
And it's like as big as your fucking head.
Yeah, it's
and that's
as
a
big as
huge
my
ass head.
Yeah, I got a big head. Anyway, I would fill that up with rigatoni and ground, like 2 pounds of ground bison sauce like I'd make for spaghetti. And, man, I'd eat the shit out of that. Good night. Wait, who's leaving? Okay, I've had fun. I need to go to sleep though. I'll wake up at 7 and I'm calling both of you. So that your phones don't sound okay.
Wait,
I'll definitely.
Both of us?
Yeah, for Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll definitely be awake at 7. So I'm down. When do they open? Wait a second.
They open at 8, 7? Maybe 7.
Chick-fil-A hours.
My leg hurts. I think I've been up too
6:30.
long. My leg starts to hurt when I've been up
6:30 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I wonder if that's because of the corona.
No, I think I remember it opening that time because my mom would take us to go get fast food every Friday, like breakfast.
You want to get Chick-fil-A, Matt? It says okay. Damn,
Damn, that's gonna be a full ass car. Her car's small.
That's a small car. I mean, she's gonna pick you up too.
And that's what she's saying. That's what
Okay.
she's implying.
Good night, sleep well. I haven't had spaghetti squash. I love putting frozen fruit in water. I do too. I've done that.
Frozen fruit and water. Yeah.
Freeze some strawberries and then put it in a
I've done
glass
that
of
with
water.
Alcohol.
Of course you have.
I haven't done it with water though. But
Okay, leave your phone on sound as well. Then. Okay.
See, that's what I'm talking about. She's gonna pick us all up in that tiny ass car, which is fine. I'm
Shotgun.
Damn it! Fuck. Wait, if you're not getting picked up first, how can you call shotgun?
Whenever that she gets here, I get the front, depending on who, regardless of who got there first. Because I called it. Shit
Matt,
on, Matt.
Matt.
Yeah, shit on.
Matt, can we take your car?
Chris, you were like the smallest person out of us, which is hilarious. Like, when we hang out with like even Quentin, like for Quentin being such a like flimsy person, like he's a tall, like he's a big person. Like we are a group of large humans.
For you.
For you.
Have you seen that where it's like, for you?
That's bullshit. Oh, well, we can't take my car. Okay, there you go, Matt. Matt's got you.
Nice. Shotgun.
You're the only one in there.
In Matt's car.
Yeah, I got shotgun in Samantha's car. Oh, no.
Wait, how are we all going to go to Chick-fil-A together if, like...
We'll all go get it
just a
and then
drive-thru.
come here? I don't know.
Yeah. That seems early. Were we going to do, like, an early morning podcast while we eat Chick-fil-A?
We'll talk about it when we do it. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Why not? We could just be chilling, eating Chick-fil-A.
Well, because by then I'll have been up for many hours and be
whose
eating.
fault is that? Your fault, Charlie. You should go to bed like a
The
normal
rules of
human.
shotgun are unflinchingly rigid.
What did it say?
The rules of shotgun are unflinchingly rigid. I said
Yeah.
clinchingly. Give me so Wuhan nuggies. God damn it, Copenhagen. You're like a writer. Unflinchingly rigid. Well, I think it's a. Is that not a quote from something, Stevie?
No, I
The
think
rules of
she
shotgun are
is a writer.
unflinchingly rigid. Well, I believe that too, but I feel like that is that not a. I feel like I've heard that. Clem, Creighton, show us your titties now, says Clem.
All right.
Don't
No, I'm
you
just kidding.
do it.
Look, Matt. Look, you got so scared. Like I grabbed it so roughly.
I admit I got that line from The Office. I knew it, but I do right, so thank you.
Is that from The Office?
Yes.
What?
The rules of shotgun are unflinchingly rigid. I feel like did Dwight say it? Who said it? I hear Dwight saying it, but I feel like it might not have been Dwight
It could
that
have
said
been. Okay, so the top three people I'm thinking of is either Creed, Michael, Dwight.
it. I can see Michael doing it too. The rules of shotgun are unflinchingly rigid. If Jim said
Robert
it-
California, maybe. I
Nah.
don't think Jim would. Jim might have said it in like a joking way.
Like to Pam, or Pam might have said it in a joking way to Jim.
Or, yeah, so Pam or Jim for sure.
I feel like Jim would have been like,
I feel like
I don't
that's
know,
all the
the-
people that
The
can
rules
say it.
of shotgun are unflinchingly rigid.
Maybe Andy.
It is a quote.
Poetry and I've been working on something. Awesome. It's
I
a
love
quote from
Andy,
who
dude.
though? DVD.
Yeah, who said it? How dare you? How dare you just say it's a quote? We know it's a quote. You said it's from The Office. That implies it's a quote. Hold on. Office.
Maybe
Quote.
Will Arnett when he was on there. Not Will Arnett. Oh yeah, maybe Will Arnett when he was on
The
there.
rules of shotgun are unflinchingly. It was Pam, and it was actually about Jinx. Okay. See, that's why I
It's about
didn't.
what?
About Jinx. She said
Oh.
the rules of Jinx are unflinchingly rigid.
Yes, this is an early episode.
And then Jim, she says, like, oh, you look like you have something you want to say, but you can't. And then Jim makes that face of, like he really has something he wants to say. And then she's like, wait.
Oh, like
it's
the,
like one of the,
like,
it's
I love
before,
you face?
yeah, like it's before they are, like,
Yeah.
romantically involved. Fuck. It's such a good storyline. I love
Dude,
The Office.
Look, my favorite part
Roses
of that
are red,
episode.
violets are blue. I got the Wuhan, and now you do too.
Look, my favorite part
Coke
of The Office, like of that episode of The Office specifically, is the part where like they're all going around like telling like stories about addiction and stuff, and like Pam's like Jim has a story, and Jim like stands up like this is before he can speak anything, and he just goes and he sits back down. Like the way he played that off was so awesome.
I love so many of the scenes from that show that are like by accident, like because like things went wrong, but they kept it in. 'cause
Oh,
how funny.
yeah, like-
when they punched the ball that Dwight was sitting on and it exploded. What was supposed to happen was it was supposed to like just like pierce and go like,
Yeah.
and then it go into the da-da-dun, da-da-da-da, the song da-da-da-da, and like it just seep into that, you know.
Yeah.
But instead he pops it and it explodes, and you can see John Krasinski goes like, oh shit, like and gets off cam really fast, so they keep it in because like Dwight went into kept the character was like just freaked out, and like Phyllis like turns around like and freaks out too. So it's like they just caught it at the right
I
moment.
didn't realize that was by accident. I knew the thing where like he's signing Meredith Cass, and like he signs John Krasinski instead of like Jim Halpert.
Yeah,
And then like you see his face going like you know what I mean?
yeah. They did the same thing happened with the weed scene where he's like, now how much weed did you smoke? Like you see Dwight go like that, like he makes the face.
Oh,
What?
you don't have enough disk space to keep recording.
Are we still live though?
Yeah,
Fuck
still
it. This one just won't get to go to YouTube. I'll just have
Or we
to.
can call it.
I have to
early.
delete a lot of these. I mean, do you want to call it early?
I'm kind of tired.
Okay. Well,
I really.
that's
want
gonna be
this-
an
I
abrupt
really-
stop on YouTube for whoever listens.
Sorry. No, it's still recording though. 'Cause
No, it's
saying-
not recording. It's still live.
Oh damn it.
Yeah. I also have to delete all the old ones. Not all, but I'll delete like from like 24 and back probably.
Well, could you do like a part? Oh no, because you're not recording this one.
Yeah, you could.
Well, it records it automatically on Twitch, right?
Yeah, it'll keep the VOD up, so at the very least I can just download the VOD later.
Oh yeah, well we
Do
can
that.
do that then. Yeah,
Okay.
no, yeah.
So you want to wrap it up then?
What time? Where are we in?
It
We're
is-
like 25 minutes.
Yep,
Or hour
that's-
25 minutes.
And it's 1:43. It's up to you. I'm down to keep going. I just woke up.
I don't know. My leg hurts really bad, and whenever my leg hurts really bad, that's when I'm like really tired.
Okay, let
Is
me
that
catch
like
up
the
on
reason-
chat.
No,
and,
but I didn't mean we should end it. I was gonna say like let's go on for like probably about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes more.
Okay, I understand.
We'll call it at like
I have
an
a
hour
post-apocalyptic zombie series going, but I've taken a break from it. And most recently, I've been working on a kind of romance family story about a broken home by dealing with it late in
45. Oh,
life.
is that Stevie D?
Yes.
Oh,
And another
awesome.
kind of dystopian sci-fi kind of thing. That's really cool. I love dystopian sci-fi. I also love dystopian sci-fi.
Me too.
I love sci-fi in general. Me too, says Stevie. And I also have a huge soft spot for urban fantasy. Thank you. Put Creighton out of his misery. I can't do. Never mind.
Oh yeah, I was about to say you
I had a
can't
joke
like
I
whip
wanted to
out
do.
like guns.
Yeah, I was kind of just like pull the
Your
fake one.
pieces, my guns.
Welcome to the gun show.
Dude, we gotta watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia together.
I'd love to read some of your stuff sometime. I used to write a lot too, but don't much anymore.
Same, Stevie D. You gotta send us some stuff. Like we're friends. You can text me. Send me PDFs.
Stevie. Oh shit.
Was that a remix of you saying her name?
Stevie. Hold on. I'm going to make an invite to my podcast Discord.
Oh, you're gonna put her in it?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to just go into the general chat or the podcast question, or no, not podcast question. Whoa.
What?
Yeah, I get it. I'll manage the storage in a minute. 1 day invite. Okay. If you ever go live on Twitch or wherever you go live, you can put it in there if you want.
I should send her an invite.
Because Matt's in there. A lot of people are in there. To the group DM.
Yeah.
That Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
She could put it in there too. There's a lot more people in there that would probably like it. My community, the community I'm in on in my Discords and on Twitter and all that are mostly gaming. So you're not gonna find as many people, I would guess, probably that would be as enjoy it as much. But you might find a couple stragglers. But who knows? Let me look here. Are you? Yes, he's there.
Who's there?
Nothing. I was looking at something on Discord.
So yeah, she would like the other Discord chat.
Discord is how they get you.
Who?
Copenhagen said that.
Yeah.
They, like the general they. Yeah, that sounds really cool. Says Matt.
Quentin sent me a link to something on our Discord, so I'm gonna see what it is and see if we can show the podcast. Oh, you posted it as well. Wait, why'd you double post?
That's the oops from earlier. I was getting the link from there,
Yes.
and because whenever I have it, this isn't technically the channel, right here.
Yeah.
Like whenever you see on my screen over here, this is just the dashboard and the stream manager. So it's not technically the channel, and so I can't just pull the URL from the top. So and I knew that you had just put it in the Discord, so I grabbed it from there, and then I accidentally copied and pasted it right back.
You're gonna think we're
And I was like,
pretentious.
shit! And then I went and put it. I
Why
put
you
it back
just
in my
delete it
podcast Discord.
afterwards?
I don't know.
They're gonna think we're pretentious.
I mean,
But the thing he shared was on cosplay thing for Batman. So
Mhm.
never mind.
okay.
Unless you guys want to talk about that. That's just
Uh,
some of my hobby time.
Don't quit streaming yet. I'm not tired yet.
Who said that?
Matt did. I mean, if Creighton wants to leave, I'll just keep streaming.
No, I'm good. I want to stick.
No,
it
I'm
out
saying whenever you do leave.
Oh yeah.
If you leave, I'll probably. I mean, I could just sit here and talk to chat for a couple hours. I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
Whenever we get off of here, I'm probably just gonna get on Omegle and try and talk to David Dobrik.
Are you still gonna upload this one?
Maybe. I don't
if
know.
you can copy it, let me know because I like to.
If
post
I
it.
do, it'll be a lot later because the process is gonna take longer because I
That's
have
what
to
I'm
download
saying.
it from Twitch.
Let me know if
You know what I'm gonna do now? Actually, I am gonna delete all the old VODs now.
That's what I'm saying. Let me know later because when I wake up in the morning, that's when I normally post. That,
Yeah.
Hey, the new episode of Shirts Off. Is
Yeah,
up.
if it's not on there, then I probably just am not gonna do it. Oh, hello.
Oh,
There we go.
Stephanie says, "Is this the same one that he put me in chat?" No, this is the better one.
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Wow, that's crazy.
This
Yeah, I
one-
forget how much space this is gonna be taking up. It's definitely taking up lots of space. Is it in stupid, dumb big ass storage though.
What? Oh yeah. She said, "I always try to get up at 9, but it never happens." Stevie D, I've been getting up at 11, and it's been like the best thing for me. Like waking up around that time.
Fuck sleep. Do some meth. Jesus. Guys, my sleep schedule's so screwed up. Mine too, dude. Because I've
Honestly.
had to work so much this past week, and every day I try to take some time to reset my sleep schedule. A fire pops up. Wait, what? Oh, you mean like at work or because like something else? Fuck sleep. I always try to get up at 9, but it never happens. You already read that.
That's what I just read.
Wait,
What?
you have work at 7? Matt, go to bed.
Yes, Matt, go to bed.
Dude, it's 2 in the morning.
Dude, Matt does this every night. Have you not noticed that?
I know, dude. I usually take some time off when my schedule gets screwed up, but I can't because of emergencies. I usually get home around 6 a.m. Nah, dude, I can roll out of bed at 8:30 and work from home. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Cool. Matt, are you still living like in the Rock Hill area, or are you like back? In,
He
like,
said his lease there ends in June, and then he's gonna be living over here when it ends.
But I mean, like, is he back? Is he
I
back
think he
here
was
already?
always back and forth. Anyway, I'm pretty much out of that. Okay.
Yeah. See,
I'm
I
just
figured
staying with
because he was kind of like inching his way back here.
Coming again. What's your exact address?
Oh man, I love waking up at 11 though, because it's like I don't have to be at work till 3. So like I got plenty of time. Like today, I woke up, I felt good. I spent some time cooking and everything, and like doing laundry and shit, and just having like some me time. It was pretty legit.
Lately, I've really enjoyed, not lately, but like, especially in the summertime, I love waking up at like 7 or 8 a.m., like real early, because I can always like get up and walk to the gym and it like not be a million degrees, and you know, like it feel nice. But now I don't know how my summer's gonna feel. I'm gonna be really sad.
Because all this going on.
Yeah, because I can't go to the gym.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm telling you, like I'm really thinking about buying a few specific things from the gym, not from our gym, but like
I
buying
wonder what
gym
they're
stuff.
doing for like wrestling right now, because those are big events that people come to.
It's all shut down. Everything's shut down. No sports are happening. All
The
sports.
XFL is shut down.
Yes, everything.
Damn it!
Basketball is gone.
Look-
Basketball goes through July, and it's like they've ended it this year. It's canceled.
Vince McMahon just can't get a break with the XFL.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Hey, look at this meme.
Esports are the only thing you can bet on the line right now in Bravada. Wrestlers working from home.
Look.
Get a Bowflex. Jesus Christ, we're so annoying. That's really cool.
Get a Total Gym.
Collection calls sounds stressful though, but graphic design would be fun. That's true. Work from home game. Yeah, I'm now like officially out of my job until this.
Well, technically, this is working from home.
I mean, yeah, sure. Like, but I don't
One
make enough
day.
on this to like consider it a job
Nah.
yet,
Or cut me a check. So,
or cut you a check.
yeah.
Like, my idea of this being like a job is if like there's ever a point where we're making like $300 a month. If we can make $300 a month, that's enough to like, that's enough to where we could like pay bills with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if we all got a place, if this was ever making $300 a month, like you're talking, what, like, I want to say, that's like a whole water bill. Really, it's like a whole power bill.
Yeah.
You could pay the whole
Well,
power bill with that, depending
I mean,
on
it depends. Like,
depending
how
on
much
where you
power
live and how
use,
many people you
and,
have.
like,
Yeah.
Well, like when I was
At
living,
the very least, that's a chunk out of a power.
when I
bill.
was living in Colombia, like
Or rent.
300 probably would have been enough to pay for water, power, and like you would have enough left over to put
Yeah.
towards rent. You know.
Yeah. Like if we made this a super big part of our, like us all living together, like the podcast, like I would probably have it set up to where, like we all pay our rent separately, but like in terms of this, like every month when we got the check from Twitch, you know, we would just break it, like we would just pay as many of the bills with that all as its own before we started dipping into our private money each. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? Can I tell you something?
What?
So like, there's a YouTuber that I've been recently gotten attached to, and his name is Cosmonaut Hour or something like that.
I've seen him.
Have you ever watched him?
I don't know. I've seen him. I might have clicked on his videos and not like. I don't remember. Like I couldn't tell you what he does. I just know that name.
He does like the Why It Sucks videos. Like he'll go into depth about like why he's like why this thing isn't as why you might not like this.
Well, kind of
thing.
like Cinema Sins in a way,
Kind
but
of,
like more
it's
in
more
depth
of
than
a-
like funny,
It's more of an actual like narrative critique. if that makes
like
sense.
a video essay.
Yeah, actually, exactly like that. But he's very fun to watch, and he's hilarious. Like, he kind of reminds me exactly of, like, what would happen if Chris and Quentin merged as a person. It's pretty good shit. I'm recommending him that you check him out, you know.
Why are you thinking about Food Lion? Travis, is that you? Wait.
What?
Yes, that is Travis. Dioxide is
Wait.
Travis. Who said something about Food Lion?
Who said something about Food Line? I'm not thinking about Food
I
Line.
actually did pick up an application for Food Line today, said Stevie. I don't know if I'm going to do it.
You should come back, Stevie. I miss you. But only...
I worked there before, and if my husband and I really want to move forward, we need more income. Yeah, my friend Tim, her boyfriend is a personal trainer, and he's completely out of a job right now.
Really?
Yeah, he can't do anything now. Like he's, I mean, I'm sure. I think that he could write workout plans for people like
Now,
online,
that's Tim
and he would do that.
Like,
Our
is-
friend Tim, that's in here all the time,
Okay.
she's a moderator. I think that he did that from home, so he could probably still do that for people that want it, who can do it from home. But it's gonna be hard to do workout plans like fully from home because not everybody has the shit that's in a gym. You know. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Please.
We
No.
hired like
Woo!
8 people for the front end alone the other day.
What'd you say?
I said we hired like 8 people for the front end alone like the other day. It
Mm-hmm.
was wild. We never hired that many at once. It's normally about 2
Has
or 3.
Savannah started yet?
Yes, she did train today actually. Like I went
Does
back
she?
to check on
Do
her.
you like it? She's gone.
She's gone. She
Did-
said she liked it.
Does
I
she?
checked on her a
Could
lot.
you see any stress in her face? Because she's pretty readable.
I mean,
it's pretty
so,
easy to tell when she's like stressed
she
out. about
wasn't
something.
actually on a register today. She was in the back doing computer training, and you got to do like so many hours of that before they let you on that register. Bless you, by the way.
That was a crazy sneeze. Well, like my
Travis said you get one bless you per podcast. Everybody gets
you
one.
get one. Thank you, Travis. Well, it's for Food Lion, Maine.
No, Stevie, don't go over there. They suck. Come to us. Come
Where
back
do you
to
live?
us. She lives like near on Main Street, so it'd be more convenient for her. But I miss her, so she should come back
I
to us.
understand.
Like 80% of them are my friends now. The ones I have, the ones that aren't, I'm slowly trying to run out of them.
Maybe it's just your Food Line. Maybe it sucks.
Shit, no, our food line's awesome. What do you mean? We like.
Maybe there's somebody that you like
There's
that no one
people-
else likes.
There's
Stevie, is
people-
there someone that he likes that no one else
Oh
likes?
yeah, no. There's people in there
Like
that
managers
she
and stuff?
doesn't like. This manager, I know who she's done. But what I was saying is like people come to our food line all the time that are like way closer to Main Street food line. They're like, yeah, that food line just isn't the same as y'all. So we're like the better KFC of our town.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're packed as shit on Sundays, and like we always run out of fried chicken.
Y'all are the best Food Line.
Thank you,
Who are you
Matt.
talking to?
Matt.
Stevie or Creighton?
He's talking to us. Wait, what's Stevie see?
Well, I mean, she's
I
doing the one with
love
me, and you
you
might
and
be talking
Christian
to
and
her.
everyone, but I don't know if I want to go back to airport. That's fair, but like you could come work as a cashier with me. You know, it'd be awesome. You know, we double team it. What?
No.
What are you gonna say?
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just laughing.
And what I said? What they said?
Wait, this is important. What's important? You guys got fried. That's what I was laughing at. It's like my racist mind went right to the stereotype.
What?
Like you said y'all got fried chicken, and then Travis, the first thing he said was, "Wait, you got fried chicken?"
We do
And
have
then when
fried
we
chicken.
didn't address it, he said, "Wait, this is important. You guys got fried chicken?" Question mark.
We do have fried chicken. So like we have fryers in the
That's
deli
funny.
that fried like
I
little
cannot
bags of
work
chicken,
for
but
that
they're
man again.
expensive
I'm
as
sorry.
fuck. What you said?
She said, "I cannot
No.
work."
Look,
for that.
you don't have to work for that man again. You can work for me instead. I'm awesome to work for. You know, we'll have parties. I play music in the office.
If I worked
after,
for you,
like,
I
people
think
leave.
I'd kill you.
No. Like, listen, I'm very cool, very easy to get along with. That way. I am, for real.
I'd work for Creighton. There you go, Matt. will work
Thank
for
you, Matt. Matt
Listen,
supports
I'm
me.
saying this.
I love Matt.
as a person
I
that
love
loves you.
Matt.
I'm saying this as a
Sexually.
person that loves you, Creighton. I could never work.
Oh yeah, well you're.
Me and Quentin have had this conversation about friends. He said, working with you is very easy because we both hate who we work for. Oh, this is when Richie was there. And he said, but like when you're in charge of a specific thing, it is hell.
Me?
No, me. He's talking
Oh.
about, this is Quentin talking to me.
Oh, yeah.
He said when you're in charge of a certain thing, it's hell, and not because you're in charge, because like you change, and I don't think you realize it. And I was like, dude, that's the same with you. He's like, what? I thought I was different. And like we had this whole conversation. I was like, you know what I think it is, Quentin? He's like, what? I was like, I'm pretty sure this is friends. I think that if a friend becomes in charge of a friend, there's nothing that can come good of it. Like it just becomes this bad, awful, shitty
Oh
thing.
no, is that gonna happen with me and Savannah?
Probably not. That's different because it's like you're not her direct and only boss.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you have other people there that are above you guys. You know what I mean? You've just been there longer and are above her. But it's a little different. Hire me. I love you too. Matt says he loves you too. Matt says he disagrees
What?
about. I assume the
Look,
working.
see,
and
I don't
friends.
think it would be like that with me though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause you've never worked for me before, or like had me be like over you in any kind of way. You know?
How
Other
much
than
older is
sexually.
your friend, Matt? That's different. Is your friend that you're in our relationship has changed, but he's 30? See, it's a little different.
But
I'm talking
about
friends
me
who
and
are
you.
very close in age.
What about me and you though? I mean,
Well,
like,
dude, I'm telling you, it wouldn't work.
well, I mean, I've never been like in charge of you before.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know, but like
You don't
I still
know for
hate you
sure.
for other reasons sometimes.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure
but I'm
that if
very
you were in
different
charge,
at work than I am here. You know what I mean?
I have plenty of friends that I've worked for, Matt, that have been that are way older than me, and that works because they're smarter than us and they know how to talk to people who are our age. Like I've worked for people. My buddy that I live with, I've worked for him dozens of times.
Well, it's
Paul
probably
on
a
TV.
thing like where like subconsciously you're like, this is an older person, you respect their authority more. You know what I mean? Whereas it's like somebody younger bossing you around, it's more like this person's on my same level, they don't know more as me. I can like do this, or I can like contribute in a different way. You know what I mean? Or I can outthink them on this certain thing.
I don't know. I've had a lot of people who are my age or a little younger or a tiny bit older who have been the boss of me in some degree over something, and every time I was like, it's a good thing we're not friends because it wouldn't work.
Was that because of like you as a person, you feel like, or because of like how they are as a person?
Both. I think that it's scary to have somebody that young in charge of anything, especially business, unless they are unbelievably accomplished in it or studied it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not in charge of that food line.
No.
You are one of the people that is in charge of something there. You know what I mean? It's not the same. It's not like you're not a boss. You know what I mean? It's like a different...
Well, technically, you're
Creighton,
saying
I will
backwards.
consider it, says Stevie.
You're
Well,
like,
there you go. You
I
got
am a
consideration.
boss. I'm just not the boss.
Mhm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Kind in a way, like honestly, like I don't want to give my job like too much. Like
We just need to get everyone together and
Right.
start our own company. The Shirts
Yes.
Off Corporation.
yes,
I agree.
dude.
Actually, I think that the Shirts Off LLC will be its own thing within the MC Squared Corporation that my buddy Mike wants to start. Because MC Squared, that's like, I think that's the better. We'll talk in person. No, I'm talking on the podcast.
You don't want to throw all his business out there.
Yeah. It's
his
a cool
business plan.
It's a cool idea, though. No, it went away. I had a thing in my head. We already have a designer / writer.
do.
It's time.
We got like a group of designers / writers. Really, when you think
We
about
could
it.
be
We
rich
got
fellas.
CBD,
What we need to do is find a fucking house, bro.
We got Quentin.
Matt, you're the most adult out of all of us. Find a
Yeah.
house.
Start looking at houses, Matt. You've done it before. You can give us-
Me, Creighton, and Quentin all want to get a place, but we're so dumb. Even if we found a place, I don't know how we would go about doing it. Bruh, I just go with the flow. Things just happen in my life.
Travis could write background music.
That's pretty lit. I've got a guy for background music too, outside of Travis. We got like
That's what
multiple
I'm saying.
background
Like,
music people.
We've got multiple like resources we can pull from.
Things just happen in my life, and I'm just there doing it up. Bro, I love Matt, dude. Travis can take us to nationals.
Travis could take us to national.
That would be cool.
Dude, wait, what is national?
Me and Chris
for
on the uke.
podcasting?
Where's my uke? I can't use the force yet. I have to keep practicing.
Wait, so what would be nationals for podcasting?
There isn't one.
No, but I mean, if there was, oh, we could make a podcast nationals. We could pioneer it. We could trailblaze that, or blaze a trail. Something like that. We'll blaze it for sure and make a trail to it for us and for the
Dude,
world.
we challenge another stream/podcast
To a
to
trial by
an
combat.
endurance stream. Ooh.
Ooh.
A stream that can last long. The problem is with that, you can't do stream/podcast. It has to be a podcast or talk show. Because if you get somebody and have him play video games,
Yeah.
like
It will outlast us.
he'll outlast the shit out of us. Because he can sit there and he can play games for as
He
long
doesn't
as
have
he
to
wants,
talk.
and then people can join.
Yeah.
People can join in and talk while he plays.
Yeah.
Like he can have other friends play with it. Like that's no. People do 24-hour streams all the time. Yeah, that's true. The format needs to be similar.
Yeah.
I'll help if I can. There's Stevie. Stevie can. We can have like people. We can have friends that we know come and like tag us in and out and like help us and like help
Yeah.
carry the weight of the conversation. We can have Matt come on and do like a 4-hour cryptid speech. We have Stevie come on and like
Me and
talk
him
about
actually have
writing.
something put together for Matt's Corner next time. Or we have a little bit of something. I want to...
Matt's conspiracy corner.
Matt's Conspiracy Corner. So, like, stay tuned for that. That should be coming up sometime.
You know what I'm about to think of? Like, depending
What?
on how long the poker game is out of commission, like, we could make this a super, like, twice a day, depending on who's available. Bro, I'll start podcasting
Is it
the
still
shit.
going to be under the
Uh,
Shirt Soft banner?
Yeah, it'll still be called Shirts Off
Okay.
Podcast.
Just let me know whenever you guys are going to go live, and I'll still promote it and stuff,
I
even if
got
I'm
you.
not here.
I got you. I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, we could do so much shit right now based on this, like, just because of the podcast. I mean, it's like sad circumstances, but we might as well
Yeah,
take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Especially to see if we can, now that we have an amount of time that we can really like grind towards,
Yeah.
we can start really going steady at like a noon or 1 p.m. time and see
Yeah.
if we can build an audience there as well.
No, we could do like a quick one Friday, but like, because I'm planning on working.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be you, and I'm not saying like we're
No,
gonna
I'm talking
phase
about,
create now.
like,
I'm saying
yeah.
that like if I can get one every day out, I'm gonna try to right now, like just because, like it would be possible. Just to get the like consistent grind time in, and then if that works out, if I'm able to do that, even when I do start poker again, I'll probably dedicate way more time if we can get like a consistent audience in 2 times of the day. If you guys do noon to 1 p.m., I'll be a guest on your podcast. Oop, there we go. We got Stevie. Okay, next time we talk, I got some like marketing ideas. Remind me, I got you, Matt.
Right now, viral marketing's where it's at, like making like.
We're at an hour 47 right now. At 2 hours, you want to just call it?
Sure.
Okay, just so that we like have a clear time for both of us.
Yeah.
Because I think I need to go and clean a lot of the storage on my computer, even though I just deleted like.
What do you want to call it now?
100 hours.
I'm kind of.
You want to call it now?
Yeah. We can
You
call it
tired?
now. Yeah.
You look like you're just over there like you're dazing.
Look, I was really pumped about tonight. Like I had everything.
Well, Matt,
set
we're
up.
Chick-fil-A-ing, correct?
Supposedly.
Are you going to Chick-fil-A with us still? Because we can discuss it there. We can all get some food and
Dude,
come
that's
chill
like
here if you
5
want.
hours from now.
You don't have to.
I probably will though, because I want Chick-fil-A.
I understand. Hopefully, yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Well, Savannah will call us, and at the very least, hopefully you'll be up, Matt.
If you guys can't get me, like at least swing by my house and knock on the door. You know what I mean?
Well, she's talking about doing that at 7:30, Matt. What'd you say?
I said if you guys can't get me, like just swing by my house and knock on my door. Okay.
Text Savannah that,
Okay.
because I don't want to enforce that. Psh, no problem,
Look,
says Matt.
see,
Okay.
you guys are so nice. Like you guys won't do the shit that I need you to do to wake me up.
I mean, you don't need to wake up that early.
No, I do.
You do?
For Chick-fil-A.
You can go to Chick-fil-A
No,
anyway.
but I can't get breakfast all the time at Chick-fil-A.
I think you can. Hold on.
No.
There's an easy understanding.
not.
There's an easy. How long does
It goes till
Chick-
like 10:30, I think.
Filet serve breakfast? They vary by location, but Chick-fil-A breakfast hours run from 6 a.m. when the location's open to 10:30 a.m. What time is okay? Chick-fil-A breakfast near me. Let's see if it is more understanding here. Okay.
Travis, you can go, but you
Maybe.
live like all the way in fucking Charlotte.
Yeah, bro, you live far away, Travis. That's gonna be. You're gonna have to wake up in like 3
you
hours.
Have to, you have to wake up like
And then head over
Jesus. Yeah. Let's just
Uh,
buy a Chick-fil-A. We should buy a Chick-fil-A.
Well, we have to
Franchise.
all be super Christian. It would have to be in you and Savannah's name.
Yeah, me and Savannah are pretty Christian.
I kind of want to go. I'm in Fort Mill.
That's like 45 minutes away.
I'd request
We're
to jump on
in-
the chick ship. The chick
We're
ship.
in Lancaster.
100% guarantee
Will you
I'll be
send
asleep
him
at
our
some-
exact address in chat?
Huh?
Will you send Travis our exact address in chat?
Do you have his number? Just text him.
No. Wait, yeah, I do. Never mind.
Don't. I'm not gonna put it in any of these chats.
I'll just say it out
No.
loud. No, I was kidding.
Don't- please don't. We're in Lancaster.
Do you know where Lancaster is, Travis?
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say any more about
Yeah.
where in Lancaster. Yeah, text me. Okay, there you
Just
go.
text you? Or text you my address, or just text you the address of Chick-fil-A in Lancaster?
I'm more and more confident that this podcast won't go up on YouTube.
Why?
Just because at the end we've gotten a lot more chillax and chat, like talk to the
That's
chat.
okay. I want it
and
to
also,
go up on YouTube, though.
I mean, okay.
Because we've done, like, every one so far. And we put up podcasts where we're chillaxed and talking to chat and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Bumper! Hello, Bumper, you're back.
I feel like... Oh, my laptop died. I feel like if we're gonna... let me know what he says about what location he wants me to send to you. Or
Stevie, if you, like, message me how to do that, I'll do the same thing for you. Christina! Hello, Christina.
But, like...
Long time no see, you fucking apple on pizza having ass.
But I really want this... I really want to be consistent about, like, putting out videos, too.
I love
Because,
you
like,
too, Christina.
I feel like we could really get, like, a following built up if we keep doing YouTube videos, too. Because that way, like,
It helps to have it in all the different places.
Yes.
I'm starting to put it when we go live in my... I forget why I haven't been doing this. There was a reason that I had in the beginning, but I think it was just me being lazy. But I've been putting it in the podcast Discord as well for the Charlie Boy podcast. So hopefully we can get people through that. Whether we have or not, I'll never know.
Well, we're at, like, 8 viewers right now, and we've been consistent pretty much.
And we've been
this whole time.
starting at like midnight, 12:30.
Mhm.
We've been starting later than usual too. I need to make y'all some panels. Did you? Oh
You
my
alright?
god, that was a good one. Yeah, that was like I didn't want. That sounded nasty. Did you see the picture though of the apple pizza? I did. It low key looked kind of fire. Look at. I'm gonna show you a picture of
Okay.
Christina's pizza, dude. She makes pizza and it's amazing. Or I don't know if she makes it, but she gets it and it's fucking amazing. Where is this pizza at? Pizza.
Little Caesar.
Look at this pizza, bro. Oh. Cape Born 23 is now following. Or Cape Horn. Is that a B or an H?
It's H.
H? Hello, Cape Horn. Look at that pizza. Hold on, I'm going to show Stream. Stream, look at this pizza. Christina,
Now, where are the apples
say what that
at
is.
on it?
I think that's apple. I think that's apple. Write in chat what that is. What is that? What all is on that
Yeah.
pizza? Apple, bacon, caramelized onion, and fried sage. What?
That sounds interesting.
Did you see the picture though of that? I didn't make it. Yes. Okay, who made it? White cheddar, white sauce, not red sauce. Jesus. Okay, that looks amazing though. What the fuck? I think the important thing is to have as many fingers in as many different pies as possible. I agree, Matt. What the fuck? This doesn't make sense. Looks amazing. This doesn't make sense. What kind of great Gatsby high society do you live in, Christina? This amazing pizza place by me. That looks like... Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Jesus Christ. Hello, Cape Horn. Woo! Almost said that out loud.
Oh, man.
Same place that makes the peach pizza. Christina lives in Canada, Matt. Ah!
Oh, she's the one we should have asked about the
Clee
about
Torres.
the Canada stuff.
Clee Torres followed us. Thank you, Clee Torres.
Thank you, Clee Torres.
Just featured you?
Clee
Thank
Torres.
you.
Thank
Clee Torres. Clitoris. Haha, you got me. That was good.
That was the cool.
Somebody's name was, somebody had a really good one that they got me
Was
with
it
all
Joe
the time.
Mama?
No, it was better. It was like 5 syllables, too. They fucking crushed me. Hold on, let me see. Oh, no, I can't. Where do I go to see? That's going to be too far down. Oh, well.
Hey, we just broke 3,100 followers.
3,100 views, not
views, I mean.
followers. We have 329 followers, but 3,100 channel views now.
That's pretty good.
It is. It is pretty good.
Well, you ready to
Okay,
call
that
it?
makes sense then. They'll have it all figured out up there. What'd you say?
You ready to call it?
Yeah, ready to call. I mean, if you want to just leave, I'm down to sit here and talk to chat. We got viewers. They're like,
Okay.
people are chilling. If you
Just
want to
make
just...
sure you put this on YouTube, okay?
I might.
You should.
Depends on how long it goes where I'm just talking to chat. If we go like 30 or 40 more minutes of me just sitting here hanging out, that's too much.
Well, let me know so I can do it tomorrow. I need something to post tomorrow. At least put something up
I
tomorrow.
understand.
Because I've been telling people that we're like.
You can just do an outro now or whatever, then cut it.
Oh, you could do that then.
Maybe. Okay, I mean, that's just like 2 more processes instead of 1 though, because then I'm gonna have to put it in
Well,
Premiere.
okay.
and
So
cut
how
it,
about
and
we
then-
both say bye now? So that
Okay,
way-
goodbye if you're on
Goodbye,
YouTube and this gets to YouTube. It's
and
ending
then-
now.
And then like
And we're
you,
cutting it now. Goodbye. Blank.
Goodbye.
And then yeah.
Yeah.
So we have that. Titties. Tim. Hello, Tim. Titties. Wait.